Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. And welcome in to Game 4 of the series. We have the Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat. The Nuggets leading the series 2-1. Happy Friday night, everybody, and welcome back into the stream once again tonight. This is game number 4, Casillas Center. Home of the Miami Heat out in Miami for this matchup with the Nuggets leading the series. Denver coming off a big win, game number 3 on a Wednesday night, 109-94. Bounce back win for the Nuggets since they lost game 2 of this series, 111-108. And then Denver also took game 1 of the series, 104-93. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, smash the like, hit the subscribe, and glad to have you guys back in, be a part here on the channel again. Going to be tipping off in a little bit right now inside the pregame to everybody, and hope all is going well out there today. Glad to see that the weather's starting to get better, especially in the Northeast compared to where we were at on Wednesday with the crazy smoke that was going on, but looks like the smoke has started to drift away and finally back to us. So hopefully some good weather over the weekend. Ride Dog, Daniel, Clean Music Lover, Mario, Sherry Berry, Raphael, welcome all back onto the stream tonight. Out there from the Philippines for Raphael. Big shout out to you guys out in the Philippines actually, because my NBA play-by-play live streams here throughout the playoffs, the Philippines representing the most out of anybody coming on the channel here. I was taking a look at the numbers in the Philippines, bringing in the most viewers. So it goes Philippines 1, US 2, and then Canada 3. I think with a close 4 right behind with Australia, but it's basically like Philippines and US 1-2 for the viewership on a runaway. Well, that's good. Ward on the street, welcome back in. Stay cool out there for Sherry Berry. BD on the channel, welcome in. Tyler Hero not playing tonight, so once again, he's been listed out tonight for Tyler Hero. Doesn't look like he's any closer to playing tonight in this game for Tyler Hero. So it looks like this is according to Twitter. And Eric Spoelstra saying that Tyler Hero just started working towards being cleared in the process. So I thought he was clear for basketball activities against the Celtics, because I saw late in that series there was a graphic up that said Tyler Hero cleared for basketball activities, but it looks like Tyler Hero still isn't ready to play, because I saw another post on Twitter from last week and it said that Tyler Hero was thinking about not playing in the finals and coming back next season because he didn't want to wreck the team chemistry for Miami. And yeah, not getting Hero back when initially we thought he was going to be back for game 3. That's what it was reported in Woj during game 1. He reported that it looked like game 2 that Hero would be back, and here we are game 4 and still no Tyler Hero. Jethro, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Armando, Dukas, Jazzwinder, King Markey, Tyrone, Jose. A lot of people poured out on the channel. Let's go, everybody. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this matchup here. Heat or Nuggets? Wow, just an incredible game by the duo from the last matchup. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, both recording triple-doubles. Jokic had 30 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Murray was the top scorer with 30. He had 34 points in the last game for Murray, and just, man, absolutely wild with those two guys going off. Jokic actually had 32 for Jokic, so both of them combined for 66 total points, 31 rebounds, and 20 assists. Both Jokic and Murray with 10 assists each on monumental shooting percentage at just under 56% from the floor. They were also 14 of 16 at the free throw line together. And, man, just no stopping Murray and Jokic. Jamal Murray, he is back, and when he plays great, good things happen for the Nuggets. And Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, they did their best, 50 total points combined, 19 rebounds, 7 assists. But problem came on efficiency, where they only shot the ball 18 for 45, whereas Murray and Jokic shot the ball 24 for 43. So, yeah, that's a big difference between shooting percentage right there. 2 more total shot attempts by Adebayo and Butler, and they made 6 fewer shots than Jokic and Murray in the last game. And plus, nobody was able to step up for Miami. We saw Game 2, their victory. Duncan Robinson, Max Strus was great early. Robinson started to go off in the fourth quarter, and then Gabe Vincent was excellent, and those 3 guys couldn't step up in the last game. Specifically, Gabe Vincent and Max Strus, they were just struggling from the floor in the last game, and Max Strus had a lot of trouble in Game 1 as well in the series. So they're going to need a lot of production out of those guys tonight to have a chance, because there was no number 3 option in the last game, whereas Denver had an unlikely player going off. Christian Brown, an incredible game by him, his second highest point total ever of his career. The rookie from Kansas had 15 points and 7 for 8 shooting. Got a lot of backdoor cuts to the hoop where he scored at the rim. And he was a huge X factor. Reason why they won, you just take a look at the final score, 109-94. There's 15 points unaccounted for right there by Christian Brown. If he doesn't score those 15 points, we're going into overtime in the last game. But a 15-point difference being the victory. The 15 points going for Christian Brown. Rogelio, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Looking for the Nuggets to take Game 4 here tonight. Go up 3-1. Renjeff, welcome back in. Got Bradley, welcome back in the channel, man. Best of luck coming up for college for you in the fall. That's awesome, man, because I saw a couple of games ago you had posted about college coming up. That graduated high school off to college, man. So I think we're going to tip off around 8:40 or so, approximately. Actually, a little bit earlier. So we got around 14 and a half minutes from now. Yeah, my tortoise been quite active today. He was in the kitchen. He was quite active. So good to see he's not like stuck in his shell, like not moving. He's actually like walking around today, which is great. Big question coming up here for the Heat. Are they going to be able to match shot for shot? That's the key against Denver. And they haven't been able to do so. The Nuggets torching them all 3 games of the series, shooting the ball 50% plus or greater from the floor. Miami made a bunch of threes in Game 2. That's why they won in Game 2. The threes outweighed the twos by Denver. And it's just so tough to stop Denver's offense. You got multiple guys who's able to make shots. No way that you can stop the Joker. They've done everything possible, and you just can't stop him. Jokic playing right now, best basketball out of anybody in the planet, in my opinion, just how efficient he is. And it's just been straight up a shooting clinic in this series. Denver shooting above 51% from the floor. Miami shooting the ball just under 42% from the floor. And they're going to have other guys break out, and they're going to have multiple threes being made in order to beat this Nuggets team, because there's not too many ways that you can beat the Nuggets besides forcing turnovers and beating them with a 3-ball like they did in Game 2 for the Heat. Yeah, that's awesome. Best of luck for Bradley there, man, with orientation coming up. Yeah, I remember college orientation was great when I went to it around going on I think 9 years ago, went to college orientation. I'm thinking about maybe doing the College World Series games for baseball after the finals, because those finish up the week after the finals or so. King Kaiba, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. We got Trevor in the stream. I think Buddy Hield has a good chance to being moved in this offseason for him, so I think he'll be elsewhere and not Indiana for my prediction. A lot of good teams that can use a knockdown shooter like Buddy Hield. Specifically looking at Caleb Martin, he was good just in the second quarter. He had 10 points. He scored 8 points in a row in the second quarter. But Caleb Martin, Max Strus, specifically him too, really struggled in game 1. And once again, that translated into game 3, where he struggled as well. And Gabe Vincent had an off game. He had 23 points in game 2. Gabe Vincent just 7. Got into a lot of foul trouble in the last game for him. So he's going to have to step up. Not sure just yet about the TBT. I think I tried to do it a couple of years ago. The first time I did it, it was actually good because it was the only sport going on. But then, I think the year after I tried, and the viewership was barely anything, or so, sadly. Oh yeah, Summer League's coming up in about a month from now, so I hope to do the Summer League games too. So that's something. We got more basketball a month from now. The Summer League games. They got the Las Vegas Summer League. Before that, they got like the California Classic and the Salt Lake City Summer League that they do for I think 3 days or so around the 4th of July. And then right after the 4th of July, they got the Las Vegas Summer League. I heard San Antonio is in one of the early Summer Leagues, so it looks like Wemby is going to make his start most likely around the 4th of July in the first Summer League that they're in. Liddell, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in once again. This is where it gets dangerous, though. If Michael Porter Jr., if he is on his game tonight, then watch out. This could be like a massacre of a score. You're looking at a 30-plus point blowout, most likely in this game, if Michael Porter Jr. is going to be making his shots, because he is stone cold right now from the floor. He's been shooting the ball around 40% from 3 in the other 3 series matchups, but this series he just hasn't been able to make shots. 16% from 3 and 26% from the floor. You know it's bad when you're known more as a scorer and you're scoring fewer points in this series than you got for rebounds, and that's where he's at right now for MPJ. 7 points per game, 8.7 rebounds per game. And also Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope was great in the Lakers series, and he's struggling from 3. He was around 40% from 3 in the playoffs. He's only 22% from 3 in the series, averaging around 6 points per game for KCP. So if those two guys come out making their shots, then watch out, because Denver could be winning by a lot tonight in this game. This is going to start, I believe, around 11 minutes. So it looks like around 10 to 11 minutes from now it's going to start. Yeah, ABC for the finals, they usually start 8:40 p.m. for the finals, 10 minutes past the bottom of the hour. They do. What's good, Alan on the street? Welcome in. Sports Hulk, welcome back in. Tone on the channel, welcome aboard. Yep, looking for the over tonight for that one for Tone. I go, yeah. Murray's got 10 assists in all 3 of his games in this series. 26 points per game, 10 assists per game, and that number from 3 bouncing up. He was at 33% from 3. Entering game 3 is now at 38% from 3 by Murray. When he shoots his 3s 40% or greater in this playoffs, the Nuggets have a record of 10-0 with Murray. He needed a great game. He bounced back in game 3. Huge key to the reason why Denver took game 3. Also, Aaron Gordon, he's been a key third option for the Nuggets in this series. He's averaging around 13 points per game. That's on 63% shooting. There's just no matchup to go up against Aaron Gordon. That's the problem for Miami. They got a lot of smaller guys out there on the floor trying to defend Aaron Gordon. They've tried Caleb Martin, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent got put on Aaron Gordon quite a bit in game 1, and Aaron Gordon just torched those guys. What's good, Angel? Welcome in for Waltham. Appreciate it for joining in. I go by Waltham quite a bit. My girlfriend actually lives around that area. So welcome to the channel, man. Yeah, we go up to Prospect Hill sometimes. Beautiful park they got up there. I was looking into the scores about this Nuggets team, and they just remind me of UConn from this past NCAA tournament. UConn was just super dominant. Every single game they won by double digits, whereas you play a ton more games in the NBA playoffs. So this Nuggets team, they haven't lost a game by double-digit points since April the 4th. It's kind of ironic the team that they lost against was against Houston, out of all teams. So they lost that game 124-103 against Houston over 2 months ago, April the 4th. And the Nuggets have played 21 games ever since that double-digit loss, and all those games they've won or either lost by 7 points or fewer for this Denver squad. Just a straight-up machine on both sides of the ball. Offensively, it starts off with their offense because they were the best offense this year in terms of efficiency, and just they've shown it 3 straight games in the series to a Miami team that hangs their hat on the defensive side of the ball and just torching them when they shoot the ball over 50%. And points in the paint, there's a lot of advantages here. I got the numbers for you guys. So rebounding and points in the paint, those are the 2 big keys in the series. And Denver's just crushing it in both of those columns. Denver plus 48 points in the paint through 3 games, 154 to 106. Last game was absolutely just a demolishing part inside the paint, 60 to 34. And game 3, just no answer to stop Jokic. 32 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists. And then the question comes in this matchup, rim protection. You got Bam Adebayo, but Jimmy Butler's going to show up on the glass as well. Jimmy Butler grabbing around 6 boards per game in the regular season, only averaging around 4 in this series for Butler. There's just no number 2 option on the boards. It's crazy that Jamal Murray's got 10 rebounds in the last game. Aaron Gordon had 10 rebounds as well. They had 3 guys double-digit rebounds, and then Murray and Jokic both with a triple-double in the last game. It's crazy. Allen on the stream, welcome in. Looking for the Heat to redeem their home floor tonight. Looking to go even 2-2. Vernon, welcome on back, man. But yeah, last game as well, 58-33 in rebounds. Denver, monumental impact in the boards, plus 34 in the glass, 141-107. Yeah, this should be a good game, hopefully. This Denver team's been an absolute machine. I'm looking to see how Miami responds in this matchup today. Because Bam Adebayo, I feel like he's going to be the key in the series to get back in for Miami. Whenever he rolls down to the basket, the Heat have been able to give him a lot of like pocket passes around like the free throw circle or inside the key trying to roll down. And he's been able to be efficient on those for Adebayo, but the Nuggets started to take that away from Miami in the last game, and then the Heat started to get out of the flow of the offense, and that's where the big run came in at the start of the third quarter. But it can't be all Bam. That's the problem, because they got a lot of 3-point shot attempts on this team. Oh, the guy above you, Alan. So we got 2 Allens in the chat, Alan Smith and then Alan Ornito. So it looks like I was actually reading Alan Ornito's, the one right above yours, for Alan Smith there. So he put redeem your home, go even for the Heat to redeem their home. I think so for Miami. You gotta rely more on Bam in this game to get more shots down low, because if the threes aren't hitting, you're in a tough spot, and that's where you were in the last game for the Heat. They're attempting way too many threes. They're averaging around 36 threes attempted per game in the series, whereas Denver's only attempted 24 threes. So the Nuggets know that the Heat locked up the Celtics from the perimeter, and here's the Nuggets, just they know they get the full force clear advantage down low when multiple guys that can just score at you at the rim. And that's exactly what's happening right now. You got a shooter that just shoots right off the catch and stands there like Michael Porter Jr., and his numbers are looking like the Celtics shooting numbers from the perimeter for a reason, because he's just standing there off the catch, and Miami's doing a great job defending him. But he's had opportunities, just hasn't been able to sink down those shots, but much lower percentage shots taking a 3 than the 2. And then you got Jokic just torching dudes on mismatches inside the low post, same as Gordon. Just no answer to stop that. Plus Murray has been able to drill his deep 2s in the series. What's good, Uncle Pizzle? Glad to have you back in the stream, man. Welcome back in. Hope all is going well out there in the UK, past 1:30 in the morning. We got Douglas in the channel. Welcome in, man. Taking the Heat tonight in this one. Yep, that's the question tonight. Will the Nuggets continue to strike gold, or will the Heat melt their Rockies tonight in this matchup? This is major, especially for Miami, because if you lose this game, you just got swept on your home floor. Plus, you're going back to Denver, who's only lost one game in the playoffs. You got to win this game if you're Miami, because if you lose this game, you're going right back to the Rockies to play Denver, and you're basically toast. 3-1. If Denver wins this one tonight, yeah, the Heat flying back over to Denver, basically toast. They were able to stop them in Game 2, but I mean, it's tough to do back-to-back victories on road floor in a row at Denver in 2 and 5. Nuggets come in 3-point favorites tonight on the line. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. We're going to tip off any minute from now. And thanks all for patiently waiting here, joining in on the stream, being a part here once again. You guys, the absolute legends on the channel. And, yeah, usually, like, the next day I keep on uploading, like, highlight clips for the games or so. So if you missed the action or didn't see all of the action, I hope to have like highlight clips of my stream from the next day, since we actually have like space here in between the finals. It's pretty cool that there's actually like days of rest in between the finals, because it allows me to like create one of those like highlight reel stuffs where I'm not able to do it throughout the course of the season, because it's one game after another throughout the course of the season. Yeah, thanks for representing out in Jamaica. Got a lot of great countries out here representing. It's incredible. Looking back at the analytics to all the countries we have, man, it's just sensational how many countries come in and support this channel. Roy, welcome in. Should be a great one tonight. Friday night basketball, NBA Finals, early June. Nothing better tonight for a great matchup here. Game 4 of the series at Miami. And here we go. The starting lineups look like this tonight. For the visiting Denver Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. That is the starting 5 tonight for Denver. Going up against the home Miami Heat, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Kevin Love. The starting 5 tonight for Miami. Big time matchup, especially more for the Heat. They do not want to get swept on their home floor, going down 3-1 in the series to Denver, back on the road for a Game 5 on Monday. Boulder Vaughn, welcome back in. Element, glad to have you guys back in. Here we go. Miami, white uniforms, red numbers, black letters with a black outline and the numbers. Denver going in the dark blue jerseys tonight, white numbers, yellow letters, right to left on the floor for Denver, left to right for Miami. Jokic and Bam going up for the opening tip, as here we go, and we are underway for Game 4 action tonight, taking place at the Casilla Center in Miami. First possession for the Heat. Love slides it on top of the key. Butler moves it out to his right. Vincent takes the 3, off the mark, no good. A rebound collected by Jokic. First possession now for Denver, right to left on the floor. Jokic dribbles up to the left elbow, handoff Gordon, moves it on top over to Murray, back outside to Gordon at the left wing. Gordon has some space, passes out to the perimeter to Murray. Murray top of the key, he's guarded by Strus 1-on-1. Murray dribbles up, drives right down the lane, dump off to the left wing. Porter Jr. for the shot clock. Porter Jr. dribbles left baseline, inside MPJ, puts it up, no good, missed off the front rim, and the rebound controlled by the Heat. Adebayo up the floor, Adebayo to the rim, Adebayo scores, coast to coast, up and in off the backboard. That's the first basket tonight, good by Bam Adebayo. 55 seconds in. Gordon handoff to Jokic. Sends it on top over to Murray. Murray dribbles towards his right. Murray guarded by Butler at the right wing. Murray bounce pass to Jokic. Jokic backs his way in Adebayo. Jokic backs his way mid-block. Bounce pass to the top. Murray for the shot clock. Launches the jumper. Deep 2. Off the back rim, no good. Tipped up by Adebayo. Defensive rebound into the hands to Butler. Possession for the Heat right now. Adebayo with the first bucket. Vincent up fake. Bounce pass off the roll down. Bam. Jumper. Off the back rim, no good. Missed on a shot. The baseline. Rebound controlled by Porter Jr. Nuggets with a possession. 10.5 left to go in the first. Jokic backs his way in Adebayo. Jokic inside the key. Jokic pivot move on Bam. Jokic spin move. Jokic down low. Floats it up. Scores. Through for 2 over Adebayo. Susanna, welcome to the stream. Showtime. Charlisa, David, welcome aboard everybody tonight. Should be a good one, hopefully. Adebayo sends it on to the top over to Strus. Strus at the right wing perimeter. He's guarded by KCP. Moves it out to his left. Love, fastball, left baseline, dribble. Vincent, kick out, right corner, open 3 in the air. Butler, off the rim, no good. Tipped up to Jokic with a defensive rebound. 2 minutes into action so far. 10 minutes left to go in the first. Michael Porter Jr. backs his way, floats it up, missed off the front rim. MPJ just 0 for 2 so far from the floor. He's got to get right in these playoffs. Shooting around 26% total. In this entire series, only 16% from 3. Missed 2 threes in the key off the front rim. Butler backs his way at the mid-block on Murray. Butler backs his way inside. Bounce past the cutter Adebayo. Adebayo moves it out right corner. Tough 3. Vincent off the mark. No good. Contested. Tip to the corner. Strus tried to save it. Couldn't. As he went on a bounce, diving for the basketball. It's going to go back to Denver with 9:25 in the first. Defensive battle so far in this game 4 to start. Yeah, it's been incredible, the postseason run, what the Joker's done. Murray dribbles up to the top of the key, working on Bam, brings a double team, and away from the basketball. Looks like we have a whistle here called on the floor, picked up by Miami and a foul. Okay, so it's called on Kevin Love inside a key. Defensive 3-second violation. So this will send Jamal Murray to the free throw line. 1 shot off the technical, and that's a made free throw. So Kevin Love hovering inside a key for way too long, called in the defensive 3 seconds. So Murray made the free throw, and now Denver gets the inbound. Top of the key, Jokic. 9:05 left to go in the first. Hand off Murray. Murray dribbles towards the left wing. Pass off the roll down. Jokic. Kick out right corner. Open 3. KCP. Splash. He drills it. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope drills the triple. It's 6-2 Nuggets. 8:50 left to go in the first. That's what cannot happen if you're Miami. Double Jokic, open up a wide-open shooter. This ball gets deflected and intercepted by Murray with a steal. The key pass ahead of the pack. Gordon drives downhill to the rim and lands right into a body right there of Kevin Love. And Kevin Love will get called on the foul down low. The clock will stop with 8:41. What's good, Nino Beast in the stream? Welcome in. Looks like we have RSPN on the channel. Welcome on board. So Aaron Gordon now will head to the free throw line. Kevin Love picks up the personal foul. That is his first charge foul. Plus he had a defensive technical before that. And the first one missed at the free throw line by Gordon. Gordon struggled in the last game, just 1 for 4 at the free throw line. Second shot by Gordon is good. Great start here for Denver. They trailed in the previous 2 games 7-2. Here they are leading in game 4 7-2. 8:35 left to go the first. Vincent at the right wing and dribbles towards his left now at the free throw circle. Floats the pass left corner. Butler touch pass left wing. Here's a 3. Swoosh. That's a made triple right there by Kevin Love from downtown. Savage, welcome back in. Glad to have you back in the stream. We got Jimmy in the channel. Welcome aboard, man. Gordon moves it over to Jokic, top of the free throw circle. Jokic hands it off to Murray, dribbles towards his left, turns the corner, swings it on top. Jokic up fake, 5 of the shot clock. Jokic floats to the runner inside. The key missed rim short. Battle for the rebound, picked up by Love. Off the Butler pass midcourt. Butler, under 8 minutes left to go in the first. Slides it on top over to Love, back into the hands to Butler. Butler, edge of the Casillas Center logo. Butler dribbles inside the key. Butler bounce pass down low. Adebayo floats it up. He scores. We're even 7-7. Bam Adebayo with 2 buckets so far. Ride Dog, welcome on back, man. Good start to this game. Great response back at the 5-zip run for the Heat. Murray moves it out to Jokic. Jokic turnaround jumper. No good. Skipped around the rim and out. Rebound collected by Butler. Butler with it. Dribbles to the low block. Butler moves over to Bam. Bam inside the key. Works his way on Jokic. Passes out right wing perimeter to Love. Sends it on top over to Strus. Strus Guarded at the right wing. Sends it across the floor. Vincent. Bounce pass. Low block out of Bio. He takes the jumper inside. Akeem missed off the back rim. No good. A rebound collected by Jokic. Up the floor now for Denver. Michael Porter Jr. 7 minutes left to go. The first moves it over to Murray. 3 for 8 shooting so far for the Nuggets. Nuggets looking for a bucket here. Murray drives, and he'll draw the reach and foul picked up by Butler. The clock will stop. 6:55 remaining in the first. Looks like we'll take a timeout on the floor as well. So the Nuggets will burn one right now on the floor. 6:55 remaining in the first right now. So first time out of the game as we take the break, 7-7. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and appreciate you guys for joining in, being a part here once again tonight. Wow, we get 300 plus watching currently for this one. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys like tonight in this game here, Nuggets or Heat. Renario in the stream, welcome in, taking Denver for this game today. If you guys are interested, feel free to check out the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site. We got some pretty cool stuff out there. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillow stickers, mugs. A couple different drinking glasses. We have a lot of cool stuff over there on the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site. Check it out if you guys would like. That link is posted in the chat. It's also posted in the description below this video as well. And all 4 of my links that I have for the channel are all posted in the description below this video. The merchandise site, also the memberships, is pinned to the chat. That's as low as $1.99 per month at the US dollar rate to become a channel member. It gets you a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams for channel members. And also got the links down in the description for my Twitter link at BehindTheArc14, and also the Discord link if anybody's interested in joining the Discord server too. We talk about a lot of sports over on the Discord server. Bunch of different sports out there. Hey, what's good, Michael? Welcome back in. We got Daniel on the stream. Welcome on board, everybody, tonight. KCP right now, the top scorer for Denver, made an open 3 at the corner, so he's got 3. Jokic with 2. And Gordon and Murray both made a free throw, so that's the number so far. Bam Adebayo, top scorer of the game. He's got 4 points so far for Bam tonight in this game. 2 for 4 from the floor. 3 points made by Kevin Love on a 3. Wow, big time rating from Mario. Yeah, stay safe, man. I was driving through a hailstorm, I think, on like Tuesday, driving back home. What's good? Paco in the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, we had like thunderstorms come by my area earlier today, Mario. It's about like the same temperature as what you have it right now, like 68. Hey, what's good, Edith? Welcome back in. So it's been like a cold start to this game. Not a whole lot of shots dropping down. Both of these teams have made 1-3 each to start off. But yeah, both these teams struggling to get their shots inside the key. Denver 2 for 7 and Miami 3 of 8 right now shooting from the floor. Props to the Heat to come back early on. It was a 7-2 start for Denver, but Miami responding right now on a 5-zip run. Yeah, much more physical game that we've seen so far. So the Heat early on able to bring in the physicality in this matchup. 6:55 left to go in the first as we're going to get back to action here. It'll be an inbound coming up for Denver. Far side of the floor in the front court. KCP to inbound passer. Caldwell Pope, Murray, Jokic, Gordon, and Porter Jr. Starting 5 on the floor currently for the Nuggets. Gordon handoff to Murray. Murray accelerates inside. Floats the shot up over Vincent. He's got it. Up and it off the backboard. It's good for 2 by Jamal Murray. First field goal tonight by Murray. Heat with their 5 on the floor. Butler, Strus, Adebayo, Love, and Vincent. Hand off to Butler, dribbles towards his right. Butler defended by Michael Porter Jr. Dribbles inside underneath. Butler swings it out to the perimeter over to Vincent. Vincent at the left wing, dribbles up. Vincent drives inside, kick out to the right corner. Strus, one of the shot clock, forces up a tough three. No good, he airballed it. That's a shot clock violation. A lot of tough looks so far for Miami, contested in the corner, brick after brick after brick to start off this game. There's barely any real estate as they've taken the shot clock deep and are having a lot of time getting off shots. The Heat starting off just 1 for 5 from the perimeter. Jokic backs his way on Love. Jokic guarded at the key by Love. Jokic down low over. Love missed off the front rim. Offensive rebound by Jokic. Shovels left corner. MPJ with a three. No good. Michael Porter Jr. missed it, skipped around the rim and out. It's a rebound gets collected by Miami. Heat right now lucky. If Michael Porter Jr. gets to get on his game, then watch out. Hasn't been able to get on his game so far this series. He's been really struggling. Strus sends it on top to Love. Up fake, open three, straight away Love. Off the rim, no good. A rebound control by Jokic, and Jokic got pushed out of bounds by Strus, and Strus picks up the loose ball foul. So 5:42 left to go in the first. Rough start here for both of these offenses starting off this game. It's going to be a matter of time before Denver just cracks the code and starts to get on a run. That's the problem here for the Heat, is that they can only hang in for so long. Playing the full 48 against this Nuggets team is just so tough to do when you rely on your defense just one-sided as a team, because you try to match them shot for shot. It's going to be tough, especially if Denver starts to get on the roll. Murray, step back three over Bam. Laser beam, drills it from downtown. Here we go, the run about to start right now for Denver. Jamal Murray, nasty step back on the perimeter. 5:10 left to go in the first. Butler at the right wing. Butler dribbles up to the elbow, takes the jumper, swoosh. Jimmy Butler on the board, drills the two. It's 12-9. 5 minutes left to go in the first. Nuggets with a possession pass midcourt. Murray guarded by Vincent around the perimeter. 12 in the shot clock. Murray at the NBA Finals logo. Dribbles up now, left corner. Murray swings it off the roll down. Gordon spin move, slices defenders over to KCP. Out to Porter Jr. Drives, accelerates the rim. MPJ contacted. No call by the referees. We do have a late whistle though. Late whistle on the floor. And it's charged to Denver in a loose ball foul. Wow, so not initially on the shot. Oh my goodness. Kevin Love grabbed hold of the shooting hand on Michael Porter Jr. and the referees did not call it. That is a missed call right there by the officials. Wow. How could you not call that? Michael Porter Jr. should have gone to the free throw line to shoot too. Instead, it was called a loose ball foul by Denver. The Heat have it, but either way, gets stolen away. Burst to speed up the floor. KCP. Dish out to the left wing. Murray up fake. Crossover guarded by Martin. Caleb Martin, first player from the bench coming into the game. Jokic passes Cutter. Downhill to the rim. KCP gets fouled. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Clock will stop with 4:16. So here's free throws finally coming up at the line for Denver. Should have been 2 shots at the free throw line right before that. They call it Bam Adebayo that time with a blocking foul. First shot here for Caldwell-Pope, no good. Skipped around the rim and out. Making free throws has been a problem lately for the Nuggets. Right now, they're just 2 for 5 to start off this game. What's good, H-Town? Big Steve on the stream. Welcome in, man. Yeah, you guys, the legends in the channel. Second one's good. Caldwell-Pope knocks down the free throw. Slow start offensively. 4:10 left to go in the first. Score's only 13-9. Miami just looking for something with their offense. 9 points in the final 4 minutes left to go in the first. Vincent drives zone. Nice ball fake. Couldn't stay in bounds though. Lost control of the basketball. Turns it over. The Heat right now struggling with the turnovers. Gabe Vincent got a defender off the ball fake. Had a clear pathway and just lost it. Looked like LeBron losing the basketball off that missed slam dunk he had in the series. Murray rises for the three. Murray skipped around the rim and out. And the rebound controlled by Miami. Adebayo backs his way on. Jokic got stripped. A lot of contact in the backcourt. No call with the referees. Goes back to Denver. On the top goes to Murray. That's 5 turnovers by the Heat in the first quarter. Uncharacteristic. Jokic, no-look pass down low. No good. Couldn't make the layup by Gordon. Rebound control by Bam. Outlet pass over to Strus. Going to slow it down, though. Bam. Dish out left quarter. Love. Cross-court pass over to Strus. Passes right quarter. Baseline drive. Martin. Martin blocked by Jokic. Going to back Martin over Jokic. Second time. Got to the score. Up and in off the backboard. 13-11 now. Physical game so far in this matchup. Outside goes to Bruce Brown. Lobs it over to Jokic. Jokic at the low block working on Strus. Oh, it's too easy. Nikola Jokic puts it up, puts it through for 2. Directly over Max Strus for the bucket. Under 3 minutes left to go in the first. Jokic up to 4 now. Heat with a possession. Adebayo. Hands it off to Strus. Strus dribbles, drives right down the lane inside. Stripped, got it back though. Kick out left quarter Love. Outside goes to Vincent. Vincent defended by KCP, 5 in the shot clock. Vincent dribbles towards his right. Rises for the J. Off the rim, no good. And the rebound controlled by the Nuggets. Denver with 2.5 left to go. Murray. Dribbles up, low block, floats the pass to Gordon, swings it on top, open, 3 straight away, bang, bang, he got it. Bruce Brown knocks it down, top of the key. It's a 7-point lead for Denver. 2:15 left to go in the first. That's what happens when you leave a wide open shooter on the floor like that for the Nuggets. Just operates so well, given the space and the opportunity to make those shots. As we take a timeout here on the floor. The Heat will burn a timeout, 2:06 remaining. In the first quarter. Denver holding on to a 7-point lead at the moment, 18-11. So right now we're in a timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe as we take the timeout from action. And we knew it's a matter of time that the Nuggets are going to start to get on the run and score. It's not a good sign right now for Miami that they have just 11 total points and haven't been able to generate any sort of offense, plus 5 total turnovers in this game for Miami, because once the Nuggets get hot, just watch out. That's going to happen right now. Denver's only shooting the ball 35% from the floor in this game, but they've been consistently a 50% shooting team. So once this offense gets into a flow, things can get rather ugly in this game, especially if they got guys that's making their shots tonight. And it's been by committee in this game so far, so there hasn't been anybody who's been able to take over. Jamal Murray's got 6, Jokic has 4, but Caldwell Pope, him stepping up's been critical. He's got 4, and Bruce Brown just made a big-time 3 to up the lead, largest lead of the game for Denver by 7. Miami's got to get something here. 4 points by Adebayo, 3 by Love, and then 2 each by Butler and Martin. Gabe Vincent yet to get on the board so far. Gabe Vincent 0 for 3, no points for him. Struggled in the last game, struggling here. And Max Strus as well, no points for him so far. Yeah, hoping to see Renjeff's team next year in the conference finals. The conference finals that everybody was talking about, Celtics and Bucks, that didn't happen. Maybe next year there, Renjeff. Concord, welcome in. Yeah, it's looking tough for the Heat right now. Yeah, Miami desperately needs this game, or that's going to be it. I don't see any way Denver's going to lose another game on their home floor when they just lost in Game 2 on their home floor going back to Denver in Game 5. I don't think there's a way that they'll lose back-to-back at home in this series. So must-win game for Miami, and right now this offense is just all out of sorts. They had a shot clock violation. They're forcing out way too many threes in the corner, and they're not even close. Sporo fight, welcome in. Yeah, it's crazy that the Celtics-Bucks Eastern Conference Finals hasn't happened yet. have been a physical game so far tonight. Should have been 2 free throws earlier on when Michael Porter Jr. at the free throw line. That didn't happen. It's 18-11 right now. Back from the timeout. Butler with a jumper. He makes it for 2. Really needed that shot right there. 5-point game now with under 2 minutes left to go in the first. Nuggets with the ball. Bruce Brown. Christian Brown. He was great in the last game. 15 points off the bench. The number 3 scorer behind Murray and Jokic. Jokic handoff to KCP. Backward to Jokic. Jokic passes down low, block into the hands to Christian Brown. Outside goes to Jokic. 5 in the shot clock. Jokic drives baseline. Euro step. Dish out on top. Here's a 3 straight away. Off the mark. No good. Missed by Bruce Brown. And the rebound controlled by Butler. Butler, Strus, Kyle Lowry, Cody Zeller, and Caleb Martin. That's the 5 on the floor currently for the Heat. 1:20 left to go in the first. Butler dribbles up to the mid-block inside to keep Butler. Turn around. Banks it in. It's good. Jimmy Butler, back-to-back buckets. And now it's only a 3-point game. 1 minute left to go in the first now. Butler's up to 6. The top scorer for the Heat. Bruce Brown, edge of the midcourt logo. Bruce Brown guarded by Martin, right wing perimeter. Final minute left to go in the first. Pass over to Jokic at the right corner. Jokic working on Zeller. 5 in the shot clock. Jokic on Zeller, right baseline. Jokic underneath. Jokic passes left wing. Green out to the top. Here's Brown. Straight away 3. No good around the rim and out. Missed by Bruce Brown. And the rebound controlled by Lowry. Kyle Lowry up the floor. Takes the 3. Oh, he hits it. Cash right there. Cha-ching. Open up the bank by Kyle Lowry. Straight away. We're even 18-18. 7-zip run in the last minute and a half for the Heat. Kyle Lowry, a straight-up bank off the glass. Jokic, guarded by Zeller, backs his way, turn around, got fouled. And this will be 2 free throws coming up at the line for Jokic as he gets Zeller on the shooting foul. That's big right there, able to have the opportunity to somehow, some way make a 3, and Kyle Lowry just able to bank that one off the backboard. Jokic 2 shots. First one is good at the line. What's good, Henrico in the stream? Dean on the channel. Welcome in, everybody, tonight. We got Andres back in. 26 seconds left to go in the first. Second free throw by Jokic, right down the middle. 20-18 in the final 20 seconds left to go first quarter. Heat, by the way, are +4 to glass. That's a great sign for them because they have been struggling all throughout the series on the boards. Kyle Lowry just made a big 3. Top of the key, sends it off to Butler at the right wing. Butler, 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock to close out the first quarter. Dribbles to the left wing perimeter. Butler with 6 points so far. Butler backs his way on Bruce Brown. Butler lost control of the basketball at the far side of the floor. Got it stripped, though. And with 4/10 of a second remaining on the shot clock, it'll be a foul charge to Contavious Caldwell-Pope. So KCP stripping Butler to basketball. They called it on KCP in the foul, I believe, here on the floor. The clock stopped with 2.3 seconds. This will be a Heat inbounds right now. And Caldwell-Pope trying to plead his case to the official, but as of now, this will be a Heat inbound. So 2.3 seconds left to go in the first. Inbound here coming up at the left corner. Butler rises for the J. Oh, he makes it right at the buzzer. Jimmy Butler rises for the jumper. It's a 3 made at the left corner off the inbound, and the Heat take the first quarter 21-20. What a shot right there. Jimmy Butler buckets. The bucket man is back. Turnaround J at the left corner, rises over Jeff Green and delivers. What a start to this game, Miami. Closing it out on a monstrous run. Looked like they had no sort of offensive momentum whatsoever until the bucket man arrived at Jimmy Butler. First quarter is wrapped up and the Heat have a 1-point lead to close out quarter number 1. Wow. That is huge right there. Blue Pill, welcome back in. William on the stream, welcome aboard. We got Vegas. Glad to have you join in once again, brother. Hey, Wildcard. Glad to have you on the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys are new in the stream right now, Jimmy Butler, 9 total points. He is the top scorer in the game currently. Jokic just 2 for 5 shooting so far with 6 points. He is tied for the top scorer with Murray right now for the Nuggets. But Jimmy Butler, that dude, able to take over the game. An incredible ending right there to close out the first quarter for Miami. Jimmy Butler just corner 3, contested by Green, sinks it over him off the inbound. Couldn't draw up a better play than that. Off the inbound, tough shot, and he makes it just look so easy out there for the contested jumper. Big takeaway from the first quarter here is that Miami able to get on a run late stage, which was huge, kind of like a couple buckets of chance. Kyle Lowry banked in a 3. Right now they got a +4 advantage on the glass, 11-7, which is like where's that been all playoff long for the Heat, because they've been getting crushed in the glass against this Nuggets team. Miami came into this game -34 in total rebounds, and right now they're +4 in the first quarter on rebounds, 11-7 for the Heat. And they also got +2 in points in the paint right now in this game. So they are +2 points in the paint in this matchup for Miami as well, 8-6. Yeah, this is something you don't see too often with this Nuggets squad, shooting the ball at a lower percentage than usual right now. Just 31.6% for the floor. Nothing looked easy in that first quarter, shooting the ball by Denver. Sorry to hear that for Joe there. Hopefully able to bounce back, man, in the next one. Wow, best of luck to Blue Pill on that. Put in $5 grand in the Heat to win it all in 7. Hey, what's good? Ron in the stream. Welcome back in. Thanks for joining in, man. So we just closed out at the end of the first quarter. Jokic. He went to the oh wow. Gonna see if I can get an update on Jokic. I get the audio off of my TV. Okay, so I think he went to the locker room. I think he got a cut or something. So he went to the locker room briefly. He is on the bench right now for Jokic. So he went to the locker room briefly, I think in between quarters, to get a cut checked out. I'll see if there's any more further information on it. Kyle Lowry just got the jumper to start off the turnaround here to start off the second quarter. So we start off quarter number 2. Murray at the top of the key. Moves it out to the left wing. It's back over to Murray. Murray crossover on Robinson. Murray backs his way. Low block. Murray turn around. No good off the rim. Tipped up, and the rebound controlled by Zeller of Miami. Kyle Lowry pass midcourt. Lowry takes the 3 straight away. That's off the mark. I like the aggressiveness, though, out in transition by Kyle Lowry, but not able to make that shot. Bruce Brown receives the pass. Slides it outside of Gordon. Open 3 at the wing. It's good. Aaron Gordon connects. We're even, 23-23. That's what I have in my bedroom over, so that's what I have in my ceiling. I have ceiling tiles in my bedroom that I have. Butler sends it over to Lowry. 10:30 left to go before halftime. Kyle Lowry sends it back over to Butler, right wing. Dribbles up, takes the 3 over Green. No good off the mark. A rebound controlled by Murray. Off to Gordon as he crosses midcourt. What a start in this game so far. We're even at 23-all. Gordon backs his way to the right elbow, working on Martin. Gordon brings a double team. Gordon takes the jumper inside the key. Aaron Gordon puts it through. It's good for 2 for the 14-footer straight away. And the Nuggets have the 2-point lead. What a roller coaster of a game so far. The Heat able to close out the first quarter in a massive run. Denver right back, starting off quarter number 2 in a big run. Butler, turn around, low block, no good. A little bit too strong, rolled around the rim and out. Rebound controlled by Christian Brown. Gordon past midcourt. Gordon at the free throw circle, sends it out to the top over to Green. Green passes out to the bench. That's a turnover. Directly to his coach, Michael Malone. He thought he was a Nuggets player, and that's a turnover right there by Gordon. So 9:40 left to go before halftime. Oof. Now the clock will stop once again, far side of the floor. We get the mop crew coming up on the floor. Yikes. So I just got an update here because I wasn't sure if it was a cut or Jokic actually rolled his ankle late stage of the first quarter. So Jokic went to the locker room briefly to get it out. Stayed in the game, but there's a picture on ESPN of Jokic rolling his ankle put up on Twitter 5 minutes ago on ESPN Twitter. And right now the referees have the mop crew out cleaning the floor as there's been a sweaty spot on the floor. So we have stopped time on the court right now and 9:36 left to go before half. So Jokic right now is currently on the bench. ESPN 5 minutes ago posted a picture on Twitter of Jokic who is guarded by Love, and then Strus Robinson was right behind him, and he was on a shot inside the key, and he rolled his ankle on the play. Adebayo got the bucket. 25-25, 9:15 left to go before halftime. Murray moves it out right corner into the hands to Gordon. Jab step, takes the three over Adebayo. Laser beam, he's got it. Aaron Gordon 6 it through for the triple. Starting to pick up the pace right now for Aaron Gordon. He's up to 9 points. Sister Surround, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. We got Miss Boozound back in the chat. Welcome in again. Hook shot on the key. No good, missed off the mark by Bam. Rebound control by Bruce Brown. Brown up the floor. Brown accelerating right to the cup. He scores up and in off the backboard. It's good for 2 by Bruce Brown with a layup. Great change of adjustment right there. Changing speeds by Brown. 8:35 left to go before half. Butler shovels out right corner. Open 3. Swoosh. That's too easy for Duncan Robinson as he drills the triple. 8.5 left to go. Denver with a possession. Bruce Brown at the left wing, bounce pass over to Gordon. Gordon with 9 so far this game. Gordon hands it off to Christian Brown. Christian Brown moves it out to his right to Murray. Murray defended by Martin around the perimeter. 5 in the shot clock. Sends it over to Gordon. Gordon backs his way down low. Aaron Gordon up and in off the glass. Did not get the bucket though. It's rolled a travel inside the key. So a turnover. Too many steps with a basketball in his hands by Aaron Gordon. Yeah, he walked with it as he tried to back his way. So too many steps as he was backing his way. Robinson at the right wing, defended by Gordon. 8 minutes left to go. Bounce pass to his left to Kyle Lowry. Lowry defended by Bruce Brown. Slides it across the floor to Robinson. Robinson, oh, nice pass down low. Jimmy Butler open inside a key. Floats it up and scores up and through. Good for 2. We're tied 30-30. What a game so far. Run once again by Miami. And a timeout taken on the floor by Denver. 30-30. Duncan Robinson with an assist. Off the wide open shovel pass down low over to Butler. Jimmy Butler big time tonight. This could be his coming out party. Like the previous series matchups, he has got 11 points tonight by Butler. Top scorer in the game, 6 points by Adebayo. 5 off the bench by Kyle Lowry. 3 each by Robinson and Kevin Love. 9 points by Aaron Gordon. He is the top scorer in the game for Denver right now for their team. And then 6 points each by Jokic and Murray. 4 by KCP. Off the bench, Bruce Brown's got 5. I go with Strus Juice right there. Strus Juice just got that flow to it. Yeah, that's what the Heat need. They got to get Max Strus going. in this game right now. So he's got nothing. Gabe Vincent's got nothing as well. Vincent's missed all 4 shot attempts that he has taken. Nuggets, their percentage crawling up a bit, but it's the Heat right now that's leading the shooting percentage 46-40, and that was my big question going into the pregame. Is Miami going to be able to stay with Denver shot for shot? And right now they have just a great display of defense in this game by the Heat to keep them all throughout this game in there for Miami right now, and great adjustments made inside the paint. Much more physicality, contesting every single shot that Denver brings into the key. And they got completely crushed in the last game, points in the paint, and just a big response right back, able to start to clamp up defensively, not give them any sort of space down low, prevent any sort of cutters to the hoop. What's good? A Kenaton on the stream. Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. So Jokic headed to the locker room in between quarters. He rolled his right ankle at the end of the first quarter. So he was back on the bench to start off the second quarter. That's how he usually is. He's back on the bench to start off the second quarter. But that's something to monitor as we go throughout the game. Jokic got the right ankle taped up, rolled his ankles. There's a picture of it online over on Twitter that they have. ESPN posted a picture. Yeah, so we'll have to monitor Jokic in this game. So we come back to action here, and Jokic is back on the floor. So Jokic is on the floor right now. We'll monitor how it goes. Jokic pass over to Murray. Murray on the floor with Jokic, Gordon, Bruce Brown, and Michael Porter Jr. Jokic takes the three. Jokic, no problem, drills it straight away. A lot of space out there. Jokic took it. He makes it. So he got his ankle taped up in between quarters. Went to the locker room and no problem. He was there briefly for like a minute. Here's a steal, far side of the floor. Michael Porter Jr.'s bodies crash into each other. MPJ and Gabe Vincent, and Gabe Vincent picks up the foul. Carolyn in the stream, welcome in. Amadou, welcome on board. Adebayo is currently on the floor. Kyle Lowry is on the bench right now. He's been playing great, though, for Kyle Lowry. So Kyle Lowry's got 5 points. Actually, just substituted back into the game. So Kyle Lowry on the floor right now, along with Adebayo. So both of them on the court together. This is the 5 on the floor for Miami. Butler, Adebayo, Lowry, Robinson, and Vincent. Top of the key, Jokic hands it off to Murray. 7 minutes left to go before halftime. Murray dribbles up to the elbow, pass off the roll down cutter. Michael Porter Jr. throws it down off the back door cut with a right-handed punch. 35-30 Denver. MPJ with a great cut right there. Backdoor threw it down with a right-handed flush. Lowry floats the pass out right quarter. Robinson moves it outside. Kyle Lowry up fake. Dribbles inside the key. Lowry right to the rim. Missed the layup. Too tall off the glass. Rebound controlled by Jokic, but the officials right now gonna blow the whistle, and they say late foul picked up on the floor. Is this on Jokic here? A very, very late whistle according to the officials. And it is. So Jokic picks up the shooting foul, and this will send Kyle Lowry to the free throw line shooting 2. We have 6:40 left to go before halftime. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate you guys for joining. Then we got 500 plus watching. You guys are the real MVPs out on the channel tonight. First one's good at the free throw line for Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry, 6 total points tonight. Coming off the bench for the Heat. Second shot by Lowry. And it's good. 3-point game. Denver gets the inbound. 6:35 left to go. Nuggets have made their last 6 shots from the floor. Gordon sends it on top over to Jokic. Hand off Gordon. Back out to the right wing perimeter goes to Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown defended by Vincent. Drives baseline. Kick out left quarter. Shovel out to the wing. Porter Jr. sidestep to his left. Receives the pass over to KCP. Weaves his way right into the paint. And we have another foul. That would have been a thing of beauty if he'd been able to score. Plus an and a 1. That was some great ball movement all around the world right there by the Nuggets. But Michael Porter Jr. did get fouled inside the key, so he'll shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line with 6:21 left to go in the second. Kelsey, thanks so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. Personal foul picked up from behind, charged to Gabe Vincent. So Gabe Vincent got into foul trouble in the last game, and tonight he just picked up number 2. The first one he missed for Porter Jr. Highest viewership was Game 7 2 years ago, Eastern Conference semis between the Bucks and the Nets. The game that KD had his foot in the three-point line. That had over 13,000 people at one point on at a single time in the stream. It had over 250,000 views total. Second free throw is good by Michael Porter Jr. Denver struggling tonight, the free throw line, though, as a team just 60%, 6 for 10. MPJ with 3 now. Adebayo with the free throw circle. Bounce pass down low. Butler soars up. Dunks it down. 2-handed flush by Butler. Jimmy Butler right now keeping the heat in this game. He's the top scorer tonight with 13. 6 minutes left to go before halftime. Jokic lob down low over to Gordon. Powers his way. Aaron Gordon soars up. Jams it down with a 2-handed throwdown. Holy smokes, with a duck right there. Slicing defenders by Aaron Gordon. Gordon with 10 points this quarter. He's got 11. So if you guys are just joining in, Jokic rolled his ankle late stage of the first quarter, got it taped up in between the quarters, first and second, headed back to the locker room for like 2 minutes, but Jokic on the floor currently right now. Missed jumper, the free throw circle by Bam. Michael Porter Jr. shovels over to Gordon. He's been solid so far in the series. MPJ sends it outside to Gordon. 5.5 left to go before halftime. Gordon at the left wing. He's working on Vincent. Gordon inside the key. Gordon floats it up. Gordon up and through. Good for 2. +1 coming up at the free throw line due to contact by Aaron Gordon. What a game for him tonight. Gabe Vincent. If this is on him, that would be number 3. Yes, it is. Gabe Vincent. Third personal foul of the game in the first half as he heads right back to the bench. Players stepping up, doing their job for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon, 12 points, perfect, 5 for 5 from the floor in the second quarter, breaking out. One shot here at the free throw line for Gordon. It's up, and it's through. Got the roll down into the net for the free throw. 7-point lead for the Nuggets. 12 minutes, 3 personal fouls, 0 for 4 shooting with no points tonight by Gabe Vincent. Martin accelerates right to the cup. Caleb Martin scores. Up and in off the backboard, gets the bucket. Caleb Martin, it was around this time in the last game where he went off in an 8-point scoring run himself. Brown shovels on top over to Jokic. Open 3 straight away. Missed off the mark. Jokic made the previous 3 before that. Missed that one, though. Rim short. Here goes Butler up the floor. Butler to the rim. Butler gets fouled. And Jimmy Butler will shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line. He was defended to his left by Aaron Gordon. Gordon picks up the blocking foul. What's good, Kevin on the stream? Welcome back in. Looks like he's got Popeyes tonight. Barkey on the channel, welcome in. So 2 shots coming up by Butler. Butler carrying the heat so far in this game, makes the first one. 14 points out of the 37 by Jimmy Butler. Everybody else in single digits tonight for Miami. Make sure to tune back in for game number 5. That'll be on Monday night. I'll be back live for game 5 as well of the series. This game the Heat desperately need because you do not want to go down 3-1 heading back to Denver as the second free throw Butler missed and then got tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Miami. Rydog with a dono. You the legend, brother. Let's get that dono hype out in the chat for Rydog. Some Surfer, welcome in. Yeah, it's been close, though, throughout the game, though, for the Heat. If you tuned in a couple minutes earlier, they were actually down by 7. It was 41-34 a couple minutes ago, but now it's 41-37. But yeah, largest lead, Denver by 7 when they led 41-34. The Heat actually led this game, closing out the first quarter. Jimmy Butler hit an unbelievable shot that made the score just 21-20 to close out the first quarter. And Miami's largest lead was by 3. Jokic straight away takes the 3, makes the 3 from downtown for Jokic. 4.5 left to go before halftime. Lowry at the top. Dribbles up inside the key. Bounce pass to the cutter. Caleb Martin soars up. Dunks it down. 2 and a flush with a cut to the hoop. Assist made by Kyle Lowry. What a game tonight between these two teams. Jack on the street. Welcome in, man. Savage with a donut. You guys the legends in the channel. Murray bounce pass to Jokic. Jokic down low. Jokic triple teamed inside the key. No good. It's tipped up into the backboard. It is good for 2. It's going to be a bucket made by Jokic. Miami accidentally tipped it up into the wrong bucket. They had 3 players going up for the rebound, and Jokic credited with a basket. Adebayo jumper missed from short. Rebound controlled by Gordon. Under 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Largest lead right now, tied for it by Denver with 7. Murray swings it on top over to Jokic. Takes the 3 straight away. Missed off the front rim. And the rebound controlled by Robinson. Watch out if they let this Nuggets team go up by 10 because that's where they start to get lethal. Denver, especially in the third quarter like the last game, Adebayo down low. Not going to let that happen as he scores. Bakes it home up and in off the glass for 2. Denver will slow down the possession. They're -2 tonight. Points in the paint, 20-18. KCP at the right wing. Lobs it off the backdoor cutter. Throw it down to the slam with an alley-oop jam by Aaron Gordon. He's been monstrous tonight for Gordon with an alley-oop throwdown. 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Lowry at the top. Kyle Lowry up fake. Lowry leans in, takes the jumper, and he gets fouled. KCP picks up the personal foul. It's going to depend where his foot was in the area, whether it's a 3-shot free throw or a 2-shot free throw. Rydog with a dono. Let's get that dono hype for Rydog. Thanks so much, brother. You the legend, man. You guys are incredible. Hey, best of luck to Kelsey tomorrow. Happy birthday out to you, by the way. Ezra on the stream, welcome in. Denver looks like an absolute machine. By the way, both of these teams in the bonus right now. 3 minutes even remaining before halftime. Kyle Lowry, 2 free throws here at the line. Lowry's been pretty solid tonight in the game. He banked the 3 earlier on tonight. Good production off the bench by him in the first half. Hits the first free throw. He's got 8. Kyle Lowry tied for the number 2 scorer with Adebayo with 8 points. Butler leads the way with 14 for Miami. And Aaron Gordon's been tremendous in this first half. 16 by Gordon, 14 by Jokic. Looks like his rolled ankle isn't having any problems, especially when it comes down to 3-point shooting. He's been left open at the top, and that's what Jokic has been able to do, make his open threes from the top of the key. Second free throw good. 9 points in the board now for Kyle Lowry. 2:50 left to go before halftime. Murray at the top of the free throw circle, dribbles back out to the top of the key. He's defended off a double team. Bounce pass off the roll down. Jokic swings it out left wing. Here's a 3. Off the back room, no good. Missed by Michael Porter Jr. And Jokic picks up the loose ball foul. Or is it going to be on Miami here? It looked like initial reaction was on Jokic, but no, it's actually going to be charged to Max Strus. So this will be charged by Max Strus. Jokic initial call, thought it was on him. All the pushing and shoving between Jokic and Strus right there. And wow. They got Strus on that? Alright, that's kind of shocking. Yeah, Strus was ducking. He had his back turned away. It looks like Jokic was hooking him, trying to get in position for the rebound. But they called it on Strus and not Jokic. So 48-43, Nuggets will take a timeout right now on the floor. So we're down to 2:41 left to go. In the second quarter, we take the timeout on the floor. What's good, Malia? Anthony on the stream. Lydio, EA. Welcome to the channel, everybody. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys are new. The legends here on the stream tonight. Whatever you're feeling like, I guess, Kevin. Three-point shooting tonight coming along for the Nuggets. They are 7 for 14 from three-point range. Haven't shot the ball well throughout the series, but tonight they're even points in the paint between the Heat. Both teams are 20-20, but it's the Nuggets night from three-point range, and Jokic able to have some space around the perimeter. He's been taking those types of looks, and he's been making those types of looks by Jokic tonight. 2 made threes straight away in this quarter from the top of the key. 2 made threes by Aaron Gordon. Gordon's been fantastic tonight. 16 points for the top scorer, 6 for 8 from the floor. Just a dominant force inside the paint by Gordon. Had a great alley-oop jam a couple minutes ago. Been a rim shaker in this game. Jokic with 14. Murray's been silent tonight. He's only attempted 5. He's got 6 points by Murray. Let's see, random facts. Probably for me, because I'm from Massachusetts. Not too many players from the NBA come from like the New England area, but Duncan Robinson, he actually grew up in New Hampshire. So he grew up in Newcastle, New Hampshire, which is, I believe it's the smallest town in all of New Hampshire by like area size. And it's like basically, so it's on the coast of New Hampshire. It's right next to Portsmouth, but it's super tiny for Newcastle. Beautiful area. It said that he grew up there for his bio, and then he moved over to York, Maine, which is southern Maine, like right above Kittery, which borders Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and the line. I was watching somebody's video a couple of days ago during my lunch break, and they had some cool facts about Jokic, actually, that when he was around like age 14, he actually decided to quit basketball, and then he joined once again. Most random fact, though, here is that Jokic was drafted during a Taco Bell commercial. So 2 shots at the free throw line for Jokic now. Jokic with 15 as he makes the first one. Just makes it look too easy. Hits the second one. He's got 16. So Gordon and Jokic both with 16. 32 combined out of the 50 total in the first half. Butler. 2.5 left to go. Backs his way on Murray as we have a whistle by the officials here on the floor. And this will be charged to Denver. So Miami's in the bonus now with free throws coming up. Hey, what's good? JB in the stream. Welcome back in. Yeah, that was incredible. You don't see that. With 2 30-point triple-doubles in the same team. Kyle Lowry, first shot's good. And all throughout today's game, they've got great production out of Kyle Lowry from the bench. So he's up to now 10 points. Second shot by Lowry, that's good. 5-point game now, 2.5 left to go before halftime. Murray crosses midcourt, defended by Caleb Martin. Passes over to Gordon. Gordon's been huge. Pro hop in the key. Floats of the shot. Missed wildly off the left side of the glass as Michael Porter Jr. went down and Martin came up with a rebound. Martin driving to the hoop. Got it stripped in. Lost it. Stole away. Gordon comes up with a steal. Bursts the speed up the floor. Gordon, the head of the pack, over to Porter Jr. Inside the key. MPJ puts it up. He scores. Up and in off the backboard. It's good for two by Michael Porter Jr. 1:50 left to play. 2 points off the turtle right there. Good to see MPJ able to score something because he's been rough in the series. He's got 5 points tonight. Lowry with 11. Dribbles up to the wing. Double team. Bounce pass off the rundown. Bam. Intercepted by Jokic. Here he goes up the floor. Murray, nice pass downhill to the rim. Porter Jr. fouled. And he'll shoot two coming up at the free throw line. Rye Dog with a dono. You the legend, brother. Let's get that dono hype out again on the chat for Rye Dog. We were sunny a little bit ago, so so it's already nighttime here. It was actually raining like 3 hours ago. We got like a pop-up thunderstorm for like 10-15 minutes, but mostly been like cloudy most of today and then sunny for like the final hour around like 7:30, 8 o'clock, but it rained around like 6 o'clock where I was. First shot good at the line for Porter Jr. Patrick, welcome back in, man. Been a great game so far. This will be a second one coming up. 1:36 left to go before halftime. Free throw number 2 is good. So starting to get in the flow with their free throws. They had a lot of trouble with that earlier on, especially in the first quarter for the Nuggets, but they lead by 9 right now. This is the largest lead tonight. No double-digit lead for either of these teams. Adebayo down low. Adebayo throws it down with a jam. Working on Jokic. Defending right behind as Adebayo flushes it down. 1:20 left to go before half. Jokic passes off to a cutter. Down low, Christian Brown. Christian Brown going up, got it stripped. And it goes out of bounds. Is this on the shot attempt or no? Been a lot of ticky-tack calls as a late on the floor. This might... Just awaiting the word by the officials right here because Denver's in the bonus. Just awaiting the call to see whether this was a foul on the strip, and it was. Okay, so this will be free throws here in the bonus for Christian Brown in the first one he missed. Hey, what's good? Thomas in the stream, welcome in. Christian Brown, second free throw is good. Christian Brown, 15 points in the last game. Second highest total of his career, tied for. 1:05 left to go before halftime. Heat with a possession. Butler at the left baseline. He's defended by Murray. Dribbles up inside the key. Butler swings it out right wing. Lowry up fake. Lowry dribbles inside. Lowry over. Murray got the bucket. 55-49 now. Final minute left to go before halftime. Nuggets with a possession. Murray crosses midcourt. Defended by Martin. 45 seconds left to go, 12 on the shot clock. Murray at the NBA Finals logo, sends it off to Jokic, handoff Murray. Murray accelerates to the rim, Murray fade away, off the rim, no good. And the rebound collected by Strus. Kyle Lowry takes it past midcourt. Lowry shovels over to Bam, watch out, throws it down, huge. Right there, Bam Adebayo soared up with a right-handed flush. It's a 4-point game with 30 seconds remaining before half. Bam Adebayo. Multiple man's jams in this series. Put it up the explosiveness right there. Shooting out of a cannon. Throwing it down with a right-handed jam. 17 seconds remaining. We have a whistle on the floor picked up. I believe it's just awaiting the call here on the floor. If it's on Jokic, that's offensive. It is. That is on Jokic, offensive foul, and the Heat will get back the basketball. So Jokic will have to come out of the game right now as he picks up his second personal foul. Jeffrey, welcome to the stream, man. Hey, good start there tonight for the Sox. 17 seconds left to go. There should be Heat inbound coming up. Miami gets the inbound. We're back to action. 15 seconds. Kyle Lowry, 13 points. Puts the ball into the hands of Butler. Butler, top player so far in the first half. 8 seconds. He's got 14. Butler at the right wing. Butler, 4 seconds. Butler at the low block. Floats up the shot. Butler gets fouled. Jimmy Butler will shoot 2 at the free throw line as he gets fouled by Michael Porter Jr. with 3.4 seconds remaining. Jokic waiting at the scorer's table for the final possession before halftime to come in as an offensive weapon. Butler here at the free throw line will shoot 2. First one's up by Butler and no good. Skidded off the rim and out. A lot of missed free throws in this game tonight. The Heat as a team 7 for 9 at the free throw line. The Nuggets 12 of 16. Butler will have a second free throw coming up right now. 14 points by Butler, top scorer for Miami. Free throw number 2 is no good. Rebound by Jokic. His pass ahead floats up and gets stolen away by Highsmith in the quarter. And we go into halftime. Denver leads 55-51, entering halftime in the great battle tonight between these two teams in the first half. What a start to this game. Been mostly close throughout. Largest lead, Nuggets by 9. I like the aggressiveness, though, of Bam Adebayo. Whenever the Nuggets have gone up by like 7 or 9, there's always a response right back by Miami that results in a Bam Adebayo dunk that he has inside the low post. The last one was nasty. Just soared up and threw it down with just no remorse whatsoever. That's what you got to get from Adebayo. You're getting it so far today in this game by Bam, just imposing his physical will on the floor right now. He's got 12 points going into halftime, 6 for 11 shooting, multiple slam dunks by Bam, 14 points by Butler, and 6 for 9. He's been great tonight, efficient as well by Butler, hitting down some tough shots, also with 5 total assists. 13 points by Kyle Lowry. He's been tremendous as well in this game. So they have 3 guys really stepping up in this game for the Heat, keeping it close. Just, you need all hands on deck in this matchup. You got to get something out of Gabe Vincent and Max Strus, because those 2 guys, no points, 27 minutes played combined in the floor, 0 for 6 shooting, 0 for 4 from 3. You have to get something between Vincent and Strus in this game, and it's bad when they've got 5 more fouls than they do for points combined tonight. 3 personal fouls by Gabe Vincent. Max Strus 2 personal fouls. They've attempted 6 shots. They missed all 6. I mean, you cannot do that if you're those guys. You have to start to make shots, and you just cannot keep on picking up tough. Just been tough so far in this game for those 2 guys. Keep on getting into foul trouble. Oh, I got you right there, Christian. Yeah, probably Kansas with the transfer pickups that they had. The Hunter Dickinson one obviously is huge for them. Put them up to number 1 once again, because they had a lot of like key players they also lost in the offseason for Kansas, but so good when it comes to the transfer portal. Hey, what's good, Sky in the stream? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. I'm trying to see. It's gonna be. I feel like maybe Vanderbilt was a team that had a tough off season. Maybe I'm trying to track my mind back to see like what the rosters look like for next year. But I remember LSU last year had a really, really tough off season for them because the change in head coaches. I'm going to see where these teams are expected to be. Yeah, Notre Dame's like a big work in progress for them too, because they're in a they got a new head coach for this season. Syracuse as well. Also, they turned it over to their assistant coach to replace Jim Boeheim. Because I remember they lost Joe Girard in the portal. He went to Clemson, I believe. Yeah, this has been an incredible first half that we've had so far. What made me start commentating? I guess just watching like other announcers growing up kind of like made me get into like had like me get into like an inspiration in my life watching like other announcers. I say my favorite announcers: Gus Johnson, Mike Breen, Jim Nantz, Ian Eagle. Love the Celtics crew that they have announcing games for the radio network. So yeah, those guys, a lot of the great national sportscasters, really made me to get into covering games. And I actually saw a couple other channels started out before me, and I was like, be pretty cool to start off like a streaming channel or so, because when I was growing up, I didn't have access to a lot of games because I just had like an antenna TV for myself, so I didn't have access to get like a lot of the stuff, just like whatever was on like ABC, CBS, Fox. And then once I started streaming, I invested in like a package so I could get like ESPN, TNT to be able to have like more games so I can be able to cover them. I think he's asleep now, unfortunately, so Mr. Top's not going to be with us, unfortunately, tonight for this one. Yeah, right now they've taken a step back for Kentucky. That might all change. I heard that they're in the running for Arthur Kaluma from Creighton, so he might go there for Kentucky. That's a great get if they're able to get him. But it's like one of these times you don't see Kentucky as like a top 10 or top 15 team probably for this year unless they keep on landing more transfers in the portal, because I think right now I've seen them in a lot of like analyst rankings around like 25 or so, around 25, 30-ish. Yeah, Auburn's gonna they've always had like a consistently great team lately for them. They got like one of the best home courts like year in, year out in college hoops. Yeah, I thought you should have stayed considering like the NIL stuff for Sheway. I thought he was gonna stay. I actually didn't start until I was after college. So I graduated college in 2017. I actually went to college for radio, but my full-time job, I work in production, doing like a lot of like voiceover, commercial work stuff, audio production, music production stuff for radio. But I actually didn't get into play-by-play stuff until I graduated college. So, graduated college in 2017, and I started off the channel in 2019. Yeah, so I work with a couple schools at the Division 3 level, announcing games for like different sports. Basketball, obviously, that's my big forte, but I do like a lot of other sports: baseball, lacrosse, softball, football. I did a swim meet a couple months ago too, so a bunch of other sports I've covered before. Volleyball, that's one of the bigger ones that I've been doing a lot. But yeah, some of the people that I interviewed for, they unfortunately like turned me down and stuff because they didn't see my YouTube channel as like serious work for being like an announcer, and didn't think I was like a credible source for stuff for my YouTube channel. Because when I sent in a lot of my demo stuff for my YouTube channel, they didn't like it how it didn't have like any crowd noise or anything in the backgrounds. It's kind of discouraging because here I am trying to land a spot at a Division 3 school to get a start off, and first couple interviews they kind of just quit on me in the middle of the interview when I was looking for my first position, and I told them that I hadn't had the opportunity yet to announce actual games in person. This is when I first started, but I've got a YouTube channel at the time when I applied. I think I had over 18,000 subs. This was 2 years ago, and they thought my YouTube channel wasn't like serious, wasn't professional commentary whatsoever, had no crowd noise in it, so didn't have like any sort of like, yeah, it was unfortunate, but you bounce back. Just keep your head up and bounce back and try again. I think the key here, we watch for the third quarter of this game, and Denver, if they could get what their shooting percentage has been throughout the series, then they look pretty golden to go up 3-1 in the series. Right now, the Nuggets at 46% from the floor, and Miami's shooting the ball better. So Miami, just under 53% currently from the floor. I like the Heat's adjustments, though, offensively in this game. So Bam Adebayo, he's been great. Jimmy Butler, solid as well. Kyle Lowry, those three. And they've been able to attack more in this game. So instead of just hanging back, taking threes, attempting way too many threes, tonight they come out, they attempt just 12 threes. They only hit 4, so that's okay because you've only attempted 12 threes. They're 33% from the perimeter. But it's the twos helping you out a lot in this game. Anything's possible there, Christian. So I think probably like another year in between, in my opinion. But honestly, anything is possible. Because we saw that Florida Atlantic team. That Florida Atlantic team was projected 6th in Conference USA, and they went to the Final Four. I have no clue, Sammy. Miami. I have the audio down on my TV, so I'm not sure. Yeah, you should be in consideration for Coach of the Year. I think it depends on like how the other teams around them who's usually like bottom of the pack teams finish up. Georgia Tech, they got Damon Stoudemire as a new head coach, so they're another team worth monitoring. Boston College, if they somehow have a good season, maybe they'll be in a conversation. Anthony Grant at BC. So all depends on like who comes out and shocks that conference. But then again, you could have a team just be like preseason top team, like expected of Duke, and then Duke comes out and just wipes everybody off the floor this upcoming season, because they could very well have one of the best records throughout the course of the season for Duke, just posting like a 30-something win regular season before the tournament, for them going like something like 32-2 or something like that for Duke. So wouldn't shock me if John Shire gets the conference coach of the year if they perform that well. Hey, what's good? Ron in the stream, welcome in. Malika George, glad to have you back in on the channel once again. Hey, with a dono, we got Daniel with a dono. Appreciate it, man, for the dono. Let's get that dono hype for Daniel. Yeah, I have no clue what the crowd was chanting, and I tried to look it up on Twitter. It's only got like one tweet about it, and nobody knows what the crowd was chanting. Yeah, hoping to cover Louisville in the tournament someday once again. Hey, Lamond, welcome back in. Here we go. Right in time. Start of the third quarter about to begin here in just a moment. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Welcome in, everybody. Massive game number 4 here, especially for the Heat. Miami shooting the ball pretty well, attacking much more, and taking much more 2-point shot attempts than 3-point shot attempts, and that's been a critical key piece for them so far in this game, because they have been struggling the last game from 3-point range. They struggled in game 1 from 3-point range, and able to get to the rim, get much better high quality looks, been critical so far. Lamad with a dono, thanks so much with a dono. Guys, the legends in the stream. This first dono by Lamont. Been a great game so far. Bam Adebayo has been able to impose his will at the rim. 16 points by Aaron Gordon. Multiple slam dunks by him for the Nuggets. 16 points by Jokic. Problem is they don't have that number 3 guy set up. They just got more points with 1 and 2 guys in this game. Jamal Murray held it just 6 in the first half. For Michael Porter Jr. is 7. So Murray's going to get going. 14 points by Butler. 13 points by Lowry off the bench. 12 points by Adebayo. We start off the third quarter. Jokic backs his way up. Bam. Jokic spin move inside. Jokic floats to the shot. Over. Bam. No good. Missed off the front rim. Rebound controlled by Strus. Off the Bam. Kick out to the corner. Vincent. Out on top goes to Strus. Takes the 3. Strus. No good. Missed off the front rim. A rebound controlled by Denver. Nuggets with the ball. Murray lobs over to Gordon. Gordon, his pass deflected up in the air. Adebayo comes up with a steal. Bam. Passes ahead of the pack over to Butler. Takes the jumper mid-range. Off the rim, no good. Jokic collects the defensive rebounds. Grind of a game defensively to start off. Outside Jokic. Bounce pass to Murray. Murray sends it over to Jokic as that almost got broken up by Vincent. Off to Murray once again. Murray dribbles up. Low block down low. Murray backdoor. Contacted and fouled. Clock will stop with 11 minutes. Yeah, probably going to cover a little bit of baseball. We also got the Summer League coming up in like a month from now as well. Hey, thanks so much, Charlisa. Appreciate it. I might do some of the College World Series games, because the college following was pretty good for March Madness on the channel. And the College World Series, like, the World Series rounds comes up very soon, like directly after the finals end, which is good. 1 And then Summer League comes up in about a month, so I'm hoping to do some of the Summer League games too. Murray 2 shots to the line, and he makes them both. So 11 minutes left to go in the third. Vincent dribbles up, circles around the key, bounce pass over to Butler. Butler, 10 on the shot clock, towards his right around the perimeter, hand off to Strus. Strus drives inside, passes down low out of Bio, and going to poke loose out of bounds. So it's going to stay 4.1 seconds in the shot clock with 10:39 left to go in the game clock. Gabe Vincent looking to move it over off the inbound, lobs over to Adebayo, bam, drives inside, Jokic pushed off, no call to referees, he got it, Adebayo with 2 right there, with space pushing off over Jokic, no call by the refs. 10.5 left to go in the third. Murray bounce past Jokic, guarded by Love, moves it down low, Gordon kick out to the corner, and Gordon on the motion got contacted by Strus here and fouled. That was on the passing motion, I believe, and the clock will stop. Yeah, I'm probably going to call some NFL games in the fall, too. So this will be an inbound back to Denver. Michael Porter Jr. outside to Jokic. Jokic drives downhill inside. Jokic pass over to a cutter. Michael Porter Jr. soars up. He dunks it through with a two-handed flush. 10 minutes left to go in the third. Michael Porter Jr. 2 baseline cuts with 2 slam dunks backdoor tonight in this game, as MPJ's having a much better game tonight. He's up to 9. Vincent down to the low block, fall away, bank. He got it right over Murray. He got it down for 2 for Gabe Vincent. Great game tonight between these two teams. 9:45 left to go in the 4-point game. Murray double team, spin move inside the key, shovels down low. It's another bucket. Michael Porter Jr. up and through, up the backboard. Gets it for the layup. He's got 11 tonight for MPJ. Heat with a possession. Adebayo, top of the free throw circle. Bam. Looks towards his left. Bam. Bounce pass deflected by Jokic. Jokic near side of the floor comes out with a steal. Here goes the Nuggets with it. Jokic. Hand off Murray. Murray at the top. Murray dribbles up at the elbow. Murray flings it out to the right corner. Porter Jr. 10 in the shot clock. Inside the key. MPJ out on top. Jokic open 3 straight away. Off the back rim, no good. Tipped up offensive rebound over to KCP. Murray has it now. Under 9 minutes left to go in the third. Murray rises for the J. No good off the mark. A rebound collected by Adebayo. Great game here with these two teams. Heat with a possession. Bam. At the left elbow. And missed the mark of the pass. That's a turnover. Oh my goodness. What a terrible, terrible time for a bad turnover right there for Miami. Max Strus was going right into a baseline cut directly, and Bam Adebayo threw it behind Strus at the corner out of bounds. Gordon has it in the outside, lobs over to Jokic. Jokic top of the free throw circle, defended by Bam. Handoff, or fake the handoff to Murray. Jokic gonna take it himself. Jokic inside, scores with the left hand. Gets it on the hook. Yes, I think it's realistic that D-Hop can go to the Patriots. Top of the key. Vincent dribbles up, hand off to Strus, takes the 3, missed off the front rim, no good, a rebound controlled by Gordon. Max Strus has to start making shots, and this is going to be a tough one tonight for Miami. 3-point shot missed straight away by Michael Porter Jr. Same exact thing for him. MPJ has to get going as well. Whoever gets going, making threes is going to take his team to the victory, and Michael Porter Jr. able to score much more points than Strus. 11 points by MPJ through 2s tonight in dunks, whereas Max Strus tonight, nothing on the board. 0 for 4 shooting in 18 minutes. Bounce pass to the cutter. Murray behind the defense. He scores. Up and it off the backboard. Aaron Gordon gets the assist. Is the first double-digit lead of the night for the Nuggets. 65-55. 7:35 left to go in the third quarter. Denver holding on to a 10-point lead at the moment in this game. Aaron Gordon, great dime right there. Right past Kevin Love on the bounce passes. He found a cutting Jamal Murray backdoor in the layup. That shooting number going up for Denver. Yes, it is. And that's That's the problem right now, is this Nuggets team cracking the code of the Heat's defense in the second half. They're doing it once again, and that number drifting upwards from 46% total at halftime to now just under 49% from the floor. And this team has been a scoring machine, 50% plus in all 3 games in the playoffs. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Right now, since we're on the timeout currently. Players starting to break out for Denver. 18 points by Jokic, 16 by Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. Those 2 guys starting to get going in the second half. That's been a difference maker right now. They got 4 players in double figures. Miami, 3 players in double figures, 14 each by Butler and Adebayo, 13 by Kyle Lowry. And nobody else has been able to step up tonight. Number 4 scores got 6 points with Caleb Martin. Got to get these other guys to knock down shots, and after the last series, these guys just came crashing back to earth. Caleb Martin, 6 points. Gabe Vincent, 2 points. Max Strus, nothing. And whenever Max Strus has had a terrible game, it's resulted in an L for this Heat team, and it's looking like that tonight. Max Strus needs to make some serious shots, or it's looking like the series is over right now. There's just not enough weapons for Miami to keep up with Denver. And great to see Denver. They know that Michael Porter Jr. is struggling from 3, so what are they doing? They're getting him involved right at the rim. A couple baseline cuts for him to dunk it down, and able to slip past defenders, as Miami just wasn't aware right there. Jamal Murray in the backdoor cut. It's just so many open cuts to the hoop. It's just a thing of beauty with this Nuggets team, that they get all these open cuts to the hoop with their efficiency just spiking up because of it. Duncan Robinson's only got 3 points tonight, so Duncan Robinson's played tonight. Tyler Hero's injured though, so Tyler Hero not playing tonight. Still dealing with a broken hand from the first game of the Bucks series to start off the playoffs, but yeah, I'm kind of shocked he's not back yet, because Woj was reporting last week that he'd be back on Game 2 or Game 3. And that was not the case. Here we are, Game 4, and he's still out. Yeah, Aaron Gordon's been fantastic. Great to see for him. It's a guy that was drafted extremely high. Just been able to take advantage of his career at Denver. Really good to see that Gordon has been able to make the most out of his opportunities here playing for the Nuggets. It kind of reminds me last year at the finals. Andrew Wiggins. He was huge. He was an X factor in that series. Back from the timeout, 3-point made from Miami from downtown as they pull one in 7. Made triple from the outside. Kevin Love makes his second 3 tonight. 7 minutes left to go in the third. Jokic jumper. Jokic drills it at the free throw circle. Yeah, just like Wiggins from last year, where Wiggins was a major X factor for Golden State against Boston. That's what Gordon's doing in the series. Here's a 3 straight away. Kevin Love open up the bank. Back-to-back 3s as they pull one in 6. Kevin Love's found his stroke from the perimeter. Here we go. 6:35 left to go in the third. Murray, bounce pass over to Jokic, hand off to Murray. Murray at the right elbow, finds Jokic, open 3 from the top, Jokic. Oh, it's too easy. Nikola Jokic rips it right through the shoot for the 3 ball. 6:20 remaining, Jokic is up to 23. Lowry at the left elbow, moves across the floor, right corner to Vincent. Jab step, takes the jumper on Murray, missed off the front rim. Gordon collects the defensive rebound. 6 minutes left to go, approaching the mark. Denver going to slow down the possession. Murray at the top, defended by Butler. Dribbles towards his right now at the right block. Murray guarded by Bam, 1-on-1. 8 on the shot clock, sends it over to Jokic. Jokic triple team, floats it up over the top. Aaron Gordon throws it down with a 2-handed alley-oop jam. What a night tonight by Aaron Gordon. 5:45 left to go. Lob goes to Bam. Bam defended by Murray. Bam backs his way low post. Bam. His pass got kicked out of bounds, and the clock will stop with 5:39. Aaron Gordon tonight 18 points on 70% shooting from the floor. Jokic the top scorer with 23. 8 for 16 shooting. Jokic 3 for 6 from 3. That's his third made 3 from the top wide open. Nobody on Jokic. Mental lapses defensively for the Miami Heat defense. They're doubling other players, and that leads Jokic to be open left at the top, and that's his third open 3 straight away. Lowry, bounce pass over to Butler. 5:30 left to go the third. Butler backs his way inside to keep Butler. Shovels out. Right corner 3 in the air. No good off the mark. Missed by Kyle Lowry. Offensive rebound out of Adebayo. Over to Love. Love with a 3. Love missed off the glass. No good. Battle for the rebound. Loose ball foul picked up by Miami. This will head back to Denver now with 5:22 left to go in the third. Nuggets just going to keep on chucking time off the clock right now. Going to match them shot for shot. Heat haven't done that as of late. Murray rises for the J. Gets the bounce over Bam. Knocks it down for the 18-footer. Big time shot right there with a bounce by Jamal Murray. 5 minutes left to go the third. Lowry down to the low block underneath. Got it stripped. Got it back though. Swings it out left wing Love. Love dribbles inside. Love with the right hand. Got the finger roll up and through. Good for 2 plus the foul. As Kevin Love will shoot one coming up at the free throw line. 4:53 left. Kevin Love gets fouled. That's a bad foul right there. Didn't even have possession. Michael Porter Jr. behind Love, and he just swipes at him and got his shooting arm going up for the layup attempt. Free throw is good. And Kevin Love helping out the cause right now for the Heat. That's a thank you right there by Love from Michael Porter Jr. for that made bucket. Love now up to 11. Kevin Love scored the last 9 points for the Heat. Lob goes to Jokic, top of the key. Hand off to Murray. Murray floats it up. No good off the mark. Tipped off the glass. Offensive rebound. Gordon. Gordon loose ball on the hardwood. Who's got it? Battle for the loose ball as we get a tie up here to the floor. Gordon and Adebayo. As the clock will stop with 4:33. Hey, what's good? New Life Empire, welcome back in. Adam on the channel, welcome in. If you're new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate you guys for joining in, being a part here in the stream tonight with 600 plus watching. You guys, the absolute legends on the channel. Gordon and Adebayo, both will go up for the jump ball here at the free throw circle of the Nugget side. This is where physical meets physical, and the jump ball gets tipped up and controlled by Miami with Caleb Martin. Heat with the ball. Kyle Lowry at the right corner. Defended by Murray. Dribbles up. Bounce pass off the roll down. Martin. Pass underneath. Got stolen away. Bad pass over to Bam behind him. And here goes Murray up the floor off the steal. Strip. Lost it on the bounce off his knee. That's a turnover. So back-to-back turnovers for both of these teams. Jamal Murray kind of shocked about the call right there from the officials. He thought he was going up for the shooting motion. Got fouled. Butler working on Gordon. Butler at the right wing, slides it over to Lowry at the top of the key. Lobs it over to Butler as he rolls down. Butler floats to the shot. Over Jokic, no good. Jokic comes up with the basketball. Nuggets with it. 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Murray backs his way on Lowry. Murray to the left elbow. Murray inside the key now. Murray, turnaround jumper over Lowry. Airballed it as Kevin Love comes up with the ball. Defensive grind of the game right now. Lowry strip. Lowry lost to Jokic. Pass up the floor. Murray swings it out to the wing. Open 3. KCP. Off the back from no good. Battle for the rebound in the corner. Picked up by Love. And a loose ball foul picked up by Bruce Brown of Denver. Wow, this game is physical. Air Force One, welcome back to the stream again. Vincent on the channel, welcome in. Physical game. Loose balls all over the floor tonight. 10 turnovers by Miami, just 4 tonight by Denver. Not too many three-point shot attempts throughout the course of this game. Denver 8 for 18, Miami 6 and 19 from the perimeter. Just efficiency has been a major difference. Actually, Denver's numbers down to 47%. Currently, Miami with a jumper missed off the mark by Martin. They've had looks, just haven't been able to knock them down. Intercepted at midcourt. Duncan Robinson comes out with a steal. Robinson ahead of the pack, gets the layup. It's through for two off the turnover by Denver. He converts for Duncan Robinson. 3:07 left to play in the third. Timeout taken on the floor by Denver. It ain't over till it's over. But wow, this Nuggets team right now, 8-point lead, just trying to close it out. Still a lot of time remaining in the game. Haven't seen turnovers like those before tonight for the Nuggets, and Duncan Robinson makes the Nuggets pay. Wow, Baskin Robbins. Haven't heard about that in ages. There used to be one in my town like 20 years ago, but it closed down. Everything statistically is basically even with each other. It's just the Nuggets have made two threes greater than Miami. Those threes have outweighed the twos tonight in this game. Both of these teams actually shoot identical to each other, 47.3% each. So each team is 26 of 55. Because when I took a look at this a couple possessions ago, was actually Denver was up to 49%, and now that number drifted down to 47% from the floor. But right in this game for Miami, they needed a big steal. They got a big steal, and they took it a distance. Yeah, I know somebody who loves rainbows. Hey, welcome in. Let's get some girlfriend hype here on the stream. My girlfriend Sharice joining in once again. Glad to have you back in. Right now in the timeout, we have 3:07 left to go in the third quarter here. What a game. Jokic double-double right now. 23 points, 10 rebounds. Jokic with 4 assists tonight. He's got 3 steals and 2 blocks. 18 by Gordon. Gordon's been a major X factor. 12 by Murray, 11 by Porter Jr. Porter Jr. having a much better game. And then for the Heat tonight, they also got 4 players double figures, but nobody really breaking out. 14 each by Butler and Adebayo, 13 by Lowry, 12 by Love. So great to see that this has been a competitive game, because it looked like the Nuggets were going to run away at one point with this. They were up by 10 just a moment ago. It's an 8-point game currently, and largest lead was 13. So largest lead's been 13 at one point. Hey, what's good? AC, welcome in from TNT. Glad to have you in the stream. Roy, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Hit us up in the chat, by the way. Who you guys like tonight in this game tonight? Nuggets or Heat? Hotep, welcome aboard. Jokic, he seems like he's doing fine up the floor. Been able to make a lot of his threes open in this game. Jokic has a Jokic hook over Bam. Missed off the back rim. Rebound collected by Lowry. 2:45 left to go in the third. Kyle Lowry swings over to the cutter. Butler at the rim. Butler missed the layup. He got knocked down though and fouled. So Jimmy Butler will head to the free throw line. Shoot 2. Clock will stop with 2:42. And that's on Jokic, who picks up the foul. That is Jokic's 3rd personal foul now. So Jokic with 3, Michael Porter with 3, for 3 personal fouls. Foul trouble tonight for Miami, 3 each by Gabe Vincent and Max Strus. And those are the 2 guys that's struggling big time for the Heat tonight. Butler, 2 shots. First one's good. Second shot's good by Butler. Linden, welcome in. We got Chuck back in the stream. Welcome in, man. 2:35 left to go in the third. 6-point lead at the moment for the Nuggets. They were up as many by 13. KCP top of the key. Moves it out to his left to Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown accelerates the rim. Brown floats it up. Gets the bounce. It's good for 2. Bruce Brown with a layup. Great response right back for Denver. 2:20 left to go, third quarter. Caleb Martin on the floor with Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson. Martin bounce pass, low block into the hands of Bam. Bam defended, has an opening, working on Jokic. Bam throws it down, and they're going to give him the travel violation. It's not going to be counted as a bucket there. Looked like Jokic could have got away with a goaltend, but Bam Adebayo, traveling violation. Turnover by the Heat. It will go right back over to Denver. Wow. Also, yeah, basket interference, 2 on that. Yeah, they got basket interference as well. By Bam. So he didn't make it cleanly on a dunk. Oh, wow, that rim was cockeyed. Jokic had to go up and actually, fix the rim. Oh, Bam, with a lot of force, threw down that dunk. Yeah, that's what I love about this Nuggets team is that whenever Miami's able to respond, they just are able to get right back with the punches and respond right back. Yeah, my girlfriend actually, the pillow right behind me, she actually made that pillow. Hey, what's good, Armando in the stream? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. So right now we have 2:07 left to play in the third. Both teams with 4 timeouts remaining right now. All he had to do was just dunk it cleanly for Adebayo. They actually called it in the basket interference by Adebayo. He couldn't dunk it cleanly. Yeah, so she made it. It was either, I'm trying to jog my memory back. It was either my birthday or Christmas. I think 2 years ago. Yeah. Yep, so Christmas. That's when it was. Hey, Marco. Welcome in from Australia. Thanks for joining in. Looks like we're going to take a timeout on the floor right now. So 76-68. We have 2:07 left to go in the third quarter, so we'll take the timeout. Yeah, she got me the 28-3 shirt for my birthday. I remember that one. Yeah, Christmas, I'm trying to remember, because, interesting fact here, if you come to my channel during the winter time, like November and December, you might see a character at the top of the pillow, and that character's the Santa Claus that lives in the attic 10 months during the year. The other 2 months he comes out and sits on top of the pillow, and he also has a play button, which happens to be on his hands, that you can press the play button and he speaks directly to you for my Santa. So he comes out. He's only in the streams, though, during November to December, around Thanksgiving and Christmas time. But he sits on top of the pillow that I have behind me. Wow. So right now, this game has been delayed. They have to fix the rim. Bam Adebayo on the slam dunk that he missed. They have to fix the rim right now as the rim was cockeyed. So there's the court crew who has to unbolt the rim. And they will fix the rim right now. So we are in a little bit of a delay in this game. Can you believe it? Wow. Don't see that too often. I remember it happened in the bubble. Dwight Howard hanging on the rim as they had to fix the rim. And this is what we got right now. A cricket basket on the floor. So a rim level delay right now in the court that we got. Bam on the dunk, and he put the rim a little bit crooked. Yeah, she's actually pointing out the Santa Claus that lives up in the attic. So that's the one she's pointing out that snores. The one with 95 times. Oh my goodness. Prayers to the one lady who just passed out in the stands. They have to get a medical stretcher out as they just loaded a fan into a stretcher in the arena in like the third row of the seats. So things are quite crazy right now in Miami. They just loaded a fan into a stretcher who had like second or third row seats in the building and has to get taken out of the building right now on the stretcher, passed out in the stands. Oh my goodness. So sending thoughts and prayers to that lady right now that just passed out. Oh man. Alright, we are back to action. You don't see that happen. Holy smokes. A rim has to get fixed, and then a random fan passed out in the stands and had to get a medical stretcher. As we come back to action, Murray kick out left corner three, got it. Bruce Brown drills the three. It's an 11-point lead for Denver. 1:45 left to go in the third now. Bruce Brown's got 10. He's in double figures. Fifth player to do so. Lob over the top. Butler throws it down with a two-handed alley-oop jam. 9-point game. Heat hanging in there. 1:25 left to go in the third. The Nuggets going to slow it down. Bruce Brown, Nikola Jokic, Jared Gordon, Murray, Christian Brown. Pass to the cutter. Christian Brown missed the layup. The tip in. Good, though, for two. Back by 11 for Denver. 1:10 remaining left to go in the third. Butler at the left wing. Swings it across the floor over to Martin. Martin with a three. Laser beam. He drills it. Still hanging in this one. Final minute left to go in the third. Denver, 8-point lead. Bruce Brown, bounce pass over to Jokic. Jokic dribbles towards his right. Jokic, handoff to Murray. Murray at the elbow, swings it outside. Jokic fires the pass down low. Aaron Gordon eyes behind his med as he gets the layup for two. Jokic makes it look too easy. 40 seconds remaining in the third. Martin at the wing, sends it over to Adebayo. Bounce pass got kicked by Jokic, and the whistle blows with 35 seconds. Yep, so Tyler Hero rolled out tonight for this game. Once again, due to the hand injury. Aaron Gordon's been stellar tonight. 22 points by Gordon. Kyle Lowry at the elbow takes the jumper over Gordon. No good around the rim and out. Rebound snatched by Murray. 25 seconds remaining in the third. 4-second differential shot clock and game clock to close out the quarter. Murray, edge of the midcourt logo. Murray dribbles towards his right, defended by Robinson around the perimeter. Murray back to the logo. Murray guarded top of the key by Robinson. 4 in the shot clock. 8 on the game clock. Kick out. Corner 3. Gordon. 6 it through. Oh, baby. What a night by Aaron Gordon as he sizzles the triple. 3 seconds left to go. Bam. Jumper over the rim. Missed. And we close out at the end of the third quarter. Denver tying their largest lead of the night up by 13. It's 86-73. Aaron Gordon. Big time tonight. Jamal Murray, great assist there on the kick to the corner. You got an X factor like that in this series. There's just no matchup for Aaron Gordon. 25 points, perfect, 3 for 3 from 3. He is 10 of 13 shooting tonight from the floor in 32 minutes. Jokic with a double-double, 23 points, 11 rebounds. Jamal Murray up to 9 total assists tonight. Somebody out in the pregame had picked Jamal Murray 6+ assists, spot on there for whoever picked him out in the pregame because he's been tremendous once again. Playmaking, 12 points, 9 assists tonight by Murray. 10 points from the bench by Bruce Brown. You got 5 players in double figures. It's looking pretty good for the Nuggets this year when you score 5 guys in double figures. And right now they got it at the moment. 4 players double figures for Miami. 18 by Butler, 13 by Lowry. Adebayo's got 14, 12 by Kevin Love. There's just too many weapons for this Nugget squad to handle. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys are new. I'm glad to have you guys join in once again. And look at that, the Nuggets shooting the ball 50% even from the floor, 31-62. They've been 50% or greater throughout this entire series, and the offense just keeps on clicking, especially in the third quarter and beyond. They have just cracked the code in this Miami defense, and the Heat, they just cannot play the full 48 matching shot for shot from them. Their defense was keeping them hanging in the matchup, but in terms of the series matchup base, it's just so many weapons, so many players that can either knock down shots for Denver like they're doing tonight, making threes, or they get to the rim, they attack, and they score buckets inside the paint. And tonight's been different from the previous games in the series where Denver was going full mode points in the paint. Tonight it's been 3-point shooting. 10 for 20 from 3 tonight for the Nuggets at 50%. Free throws, Denver 14 of 18, Miami 10 of 13. So pretty close to each other for the free throws right now. Just under 78% for Denver, just under 77% for Miami. Yeah, there's just nobody able to stop Aaron Gordon in this series. Just no answer. And you got to get everybody to play their best game for Miami. And in order to beat this Nuggets team, you just got to have everybody play their best game. And that's been far from it. Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, 38 combined minutes, just 2 total points, but 2 of them combined. They picked up 6 personal fouls combined and 2 turnovers. So here we go. Start of fourth quarter. Adebayo sends it over to Robinson. Bam, Robinson, Martin, Lowry, and Butler to 5 on the floor. Robinson, 5 on the shot clock. Gives it over to Martin as we start off the fourth quarter. Martin, crossover. Off fake. Takes the jumper. 15-footer. Around the rim and out. No good. A rebound controlled by Jokic. Nuggets looking for their largest lead in the night if they make the bucket here. Bruce Brown at the top of the key. Bruce Brown dribbles up to the elbow. Lobs it off to Jokic at the top. 11:20 left to go. Jokic bouncing bodies against Robinson, and Robinson picks up the reach-in. Yep, and that one good game was the game that the Heat won for Max Strus. Heat in the playoffs, by the way, they're plus 89 in the fourth quarter, but this Nuggets team has been an absolute animal. Christian Brown on the floor with Jokic, Bruce Brown, Jeff Green, and Murray. Lob goes to Jokic, top of the free throw circle. Hand off Murray. Murray guarded by Martin. 8 in the shot clock. Murray at the edge of the midcourt logo now. Murray dribbles up top of the key. Moves it out to Jokic. Jokic takes the 3 over Martin. Airballed it out of bounds. So Jokic didn't step enough into that 3 right there and airballed it too short. If you're Miami, you got to be urgent right now with the basketball and get directly to the rim. Make something. Heat with it. They've been using a lot of the shot clock, and you're down by 13. Robinson down to 12 in the shot clock. Lobs over to Bam. Bam, top of the free throw circle, guarded by Jokic. Shot clock down to 8 now, and the ball gets kicked. So this will stay Heat ball. New 14 in the shot clock. 10:50 left to go on the game clock. Miami tonight scoring 21, 30, and 22 in the first 3 quarters of the game. And Denver scoring 20, 35, and 31. In the first 3 quarters tonight. Martin inside the key. Martin blocked by Christian Brown. Over to Lowry. 4 to shot clock. Up fake Robinson. Robinson takes the 3. Robinson puts it through. It's good for the 3 ball. It's a 10-point lead. 86-76. Big time shot by Duncan Robinson. 10:30 left to play. Murray crosses midcourt. Murray defended by Martin 101. On the outside. Picks up by Jokic. Murray towards the right wing. Murray switch guarded by Bam. Lobs over to Jokic. Jokic, top of the free throw circle, guarded by Martin. Backs his way on Martin. Bounce pass left corner. Jumper in the air. Off the rim, no good. Missed by Bruce Brown. Tipped up to Adebayo for the defensive rebound. 10 minutes left to go. Kyle Lowry bursts the speed, low block. Swings it out right corner. Open 3, Martin. Off the rim, short, no good. Battle for the rebound. Christian Brown knocked it out of bounds. It will stay Heat ball. Julian with a dono. Let's get that dono hype for Julian. You the legend, brother. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for your generosity. Really, really appreciate it. The legend on the stream. 9:57 left to go in the fourth. Miami will get the inbound far side of the floor with Butler. Butler, pass over to Bam. Bam at the right wing perimeter. Gives it over to Robinson. Deflected, intercepted by Jokic. Pass ahead, Murray. Euro step to the rim. Blocked from behind by Bam. Tipped up in the basketball. Goes back to Miami. Up the floor, Kyle Lowry. Shovels out to the wing. Robinson. Outside goes to Butler in a reach-in foul. Bam Adebayo saving the game basically for the Heat right there. Looked like Jamal Murray should have had an easy layup, and then Bam soaring up from behind. Blocked it. Cleaford on the stream. Welcome in. Watching out from the Philippines with Sean Zion. If you're new in the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Guys, the real legends in the stream once again tonight. Inbound goes over to Adebayo. Bam, at the top of the key. He dribbles up, hand off Robinson, and Robinson around the screen, takes the 3. Off the front rim, no good. A rebound controlled by Bruce Brown. Had a great look, but couldn't send it down by Robinson. 9.5 left to go. Bruce Brown. And that's on Jokic. Jokic picks up the foul. He just picked up his 4th previous to that. And that is number 5 now committed by Jokic for personal fouls. So Jokic just got assessed his 5th personal foul tonight of the game. A little bit away from the basketball. Trying to get position down low. Working on Bam. And Jokic will have to head on the bench now for quite a bit of time. 9:24 left to go. 5 personal fouls by Jokic. And this game still very well in reach for Miami. Inbound goes to Bam. Bam top of the free throw circle. Drives downhill. Oh, he gets stripped. He gets fouled. Aaron Gordon picks up the personal foul. And Adebayo will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. So foul number on Gordon right now as Gordon picks up his third. Quick update for the foul trouble. 5 by Jokic, 3 by Porter Jr. And Gordon now with 3. So Jokic is on the bench, and Jokic is going to be on the bench for quite a bit of time. So this game's getting rather interesting. 9:13 left to play. Personal foul trouble for Miami. 3 each by Vincent and Strus, the 2 dudes that's been a non-factor in this game for the Heat. And the first shot's good at the line for Adebayo. Bam Adebayo, 14 points right now. He got 15 as he made the free throw. So 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 for 15 shooting. 9:13 left to play. Free throw number 2 coming up by Bam. It's up and it's good. Anthony in the stream, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. 8-point game, rather interesting right now. This is a piece of cake to the Heat, especially with Jokic right now on the bench with 5 personal fouls. It is anybody's game. Aaron Gordon going to have to go off in order to seal the deal tonight for Denver. Murray's going to have to be big here in the final 9 minutes. Murray floats the pass left quarter. Christian Brown dribbles inside. His pass deflected. Gordon picks it up. 5 of the shot clock. Gordon, step back 3 in the air. Off the back from no good. Adebayo collects the defensive rebound. Here goes the Heat with it. Outside Robinson. Robinson at the left wing. Lobs over to Butler. Butler drives baseline. Butler to the rim. Butler scores. Up and in. Off the backboard. +1 coming up by Jimmy Butler. It's a 6-point game. Chance to draw within 5 with a free throw. No Jokic on the floor. Jimmy buckets Butler. About to take control of this game right here, right now. I know what I gotta do. Attack the paint. Looking to make it 2-2. What a game. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys like tonight in this game. Type it in, Heat or Nuggets. First, we'll take the timeout. 86-80. Timeout taken on the floor by Denver. 6-point lead for the Nuggets. Hanging on right now, but here comes the Heat. The best team in the NBA in the fourth quarter, like a freight train starting off in a 7-zip run. What a game right now. Watch out for Butler's numbers to spike. Butler up to 20 right now in this game. Would not be shocked if he has a 30-burger by the way that he's been attacking to close out this game tonight by Butler. May, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Filipino, Thai in the stream, welcome in. Antigua for Darren, welcome back in. You guys are awesome for joining in once again tonight. Jamal Murray needs to step up. He's only got 12 points tonight for Murray. Just 4 for 13 shooting from the floor. He's only attempted 2 threes, though, for Murray. And Murray attempts much more threes usually than that for Murray. But this is huge. Because if Miami loses this one tonight, tough luck going into a Game 5 on the road at Denver on Monday. But if the Heat come back and win this game, that's huge. Putting it 2-2, forcing at least a Game 6 to be played in the series. So 13 points was the largest lead, and now it's down to 6 with a chance to draw within 5 coming up at the line. We have 8:42 left to go. So still a lot of time remaining. 8:42 left to go on the clock. Friday night basketball, NBA Finals, at its finest tonight. Yep, all the Heat had to do is make a couple more threes, and Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, question mark on where they've been tonight in this game, because you just need at least one of those guys to show up at least, and they'd have the lead right now. But no, not been the case. Gabe Vincent had a strong start this series. First 2 games he was great, and tonight and then the last game he's just really, really struggled by Gabe Vincent. Both of those guys, Vincent and Strus, combining to shoot the ball 1 for 10 from the floor, 0 for 7 from 3, only 2 points in a total of 38 minutes between those two. 6 personal fouls and 2 points, and 2 turnovers between the two. In their Game 2 victory, the Heat started the fourth quarter on a 15-2 run. Tonight, they've started the fourth quarter on a 7-0 run. And currently, Jokic on the bench. He's going to be on the bench for quite a bit of time with 5 personal fouls. And now it's a 5-point game as we come back from the timeout. Butler sinks the free throw with 8:41 left to go. Denver with a possession. This is the 5 they have on the floor. Bruce Brown, Aaron Gordon, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Jeff Green, and Jamal Murray. At the left wing perimeter, Gordon. Hand off to Murray. Murray rises for the 3, takes it, and he makes it. Bang, bang from the perimeter. Jamal Murray drills the J. 8:20 remaining. Heat looking for a response right back. 3 timeouts remaining for the Nuggets. 4 timeouts remaining for the Heat. Murray's got 15 now. 2 for 3 from the perimeter. Lowry at the left wing. Lobs over to Butler. Butler at the 35 logo. Backs his way to the low block. Butler working on Bruce Brown. Butler up fake underneath. Butler takes the jumper. Butler sinks it through. It's good for 2. Right over Bruce Brown for the bucket. 8 minutes remaining. A race to the finish for this matchup. Butler, the top scorer for Miami. He's got 23. Denver will slow down the possession. Bruce Brown, bounce pass over to Gordon. Gordon's been amazing tonight. Gordon, top of the key, working on Adebayo. Hand off to Murray. Murray at the left wing perimeter. Murray guarded by Martin. Murray dribbles up, drives inside the key. Murray with the right hand. Missed the layup, no good. A rebound controlled by Adebayo. 7.5 left to go. Past midcourt, Kyle Lowry. Moves it out to his left to Butler. Butler. 15 in the shot clock, defended around the perimeter by Jeff Green. Butler drives inside, kick to the corner, Martin. Over to Lowry around the perimeter, 8 in the shot clock, floats the pass down low, Martin shovels, here's a floater, no good off the mark, missed by Bam around the rim and out, and the rebound controlled by Denver. Had a chance to draw within 4 if Adebayo had made the runner but couldn't do so. 7 minutes left to play. Top of the key, Bruce Brown feeds it over to Murray, floats it up over the top for Gordon. He snatches it. Gordon down low. Gordon soars, puts it up. It's good for 2. Aaron Gordon makes the bucket. Big time bucket right there underneath in the low post. Incredible game by Gordon tonight with 27 points. Timeout on the floor by the Heat. 6:54 left to go. The X Factor, number 50. In dark blue, white, and yellow, Aaron Gordon. A battle to the finish in this matchup. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Next game is on Monday. So I'll be back in. Join me back in Monday night, 8:30 p.m. Same time on Monday night it will be for games. For Game 5. Riley, welcome back in, man. So Monday will be the next game, Game 5. If there is a Game 6, that will be on Thursday. Kind of interesting that they didn't put the game over on the weekend, but probably in terms of travel time, because they've done the extra day a rest because of the travel time, whereas today they only had 1 day of rest in between these games, Wednesday and Friday this week, because the games were played in Miami, but they're traveling out to Denver, and it's on Monday instead of it's on Monday instead of Sunday. Yeah, just 0 answers to stop Aaron Gordon. This entire series, he's been amazing. Aaron Gordon tonight, 11 for 15 shooting. He's been a key third option. He came into the game averaging 13 points per game on 63% shooting from the floor. Mr. BJ, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Jojo, welcome to the stream. I took the Nuggets in 6 in the series. This, I feel like, is must-win for Miami tonight, because if they lose this game down 3-1, just get swept in their home floor, then you're going back to Denver, and it's going to be real tough, in my opinion, to get that Game 5 at Denver. Just a lot of great offensive pieces that's been able to step up in the series. Denver's been able to take higher percentage shots and make them down. Make those shots. And Aaron Gordon's been key tonight in this matchup. And plus, Jamal Murray's got a double-double as well. So he's got 15 points, 10 assists. Jokic double-double tonight, 23 points, 12 rebounds. Only 4 assists tonight by Jokic. We have 6:54 left to go. We'll see if Jokic is back on the floor. Honestly, right now they're up by 8. Probably won't see him, in my honest opinion, until under 5 minutes left to go. We'll see if he's back out there or not, though, but he's going to have to be really careful if he is. That's the thing. Jamal Murray, first player in NBA Finals history with 10-plus assists in his first 4 career NBA Finals games. Incredible feat for him. 6:50 left to go as we come back to action. Heat right to left on the floors. They have the possession. Top of the key, Adebayo. Bam hands it off to Butler. Butler guarded right wing perimeter, defended by Gordon. Butler dribbles up now to the elbow, rises for the J. Butler off the back rim, no good. Tips it over, offensive rebound. Martin up faking the wing. Moves it over to Robinson. Robinson floats with the runner, got it. Duncan Robinson puts it through for 2. It's a 6-point game. 46% shooting for Miami. The Nuggets at just under 48% from the floor. 6:25 left to go. Inside, kick out to the corner. Murray over to Green. Green with a 3. Laser beam. He dials it up and delivers it. Big time shot right there for the corner for the 3 by Jeff Green. Players stepping up. That has been critical tonight for the Nuggets. Down the home stretch of this game as we approach 6 minutes left to go. Spin move down low. Butler double team. Butler going up and Butler gets fouled. 6:05 remaining. Jimmy Butler will shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line. Jamal Murray just picked up his 11th total assist of the night, just kicking it out to wide open 3s in the corner throughout this game. So Butler's going to shoot 2. Also, the Heat's in the bonus. First one's good. Here comes the danger range of this matchup that you have to be aware of coming up here. 5 minutes once we get to that stretch. If the Heat are trailing by 8 points or fewer, then watch out in that stretch. They are great closing out games in the final 5, and that free throw is good as well. Right now it's a 7-point game with 6 minutes remaining. So we have a minute left to go until we get to the 5-minute mark remaining of action. 6 minutes left to go. Heat 15 of 18 at the free throw line. Nuggets right behind at 14 for 18. Gordon, hand off to Murray. Murray passes right corner. KCP steps into a 3, missed rim short, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by who? Last touch by Duncan Robinson, according to the officials. So Duncan Robinson last touched it off the battle for the rebound. Yup, he kicked it out of bounds. That's off of Duncan Robinson's shoe. Great call right there by the officials. Able to see that. So Duncan Robinson, indeed the last player to touch the ball as it goes back to Denver. KCP off to Gordon. Hand off Murray. Murray guarded by Martin around the perimeter. Murray switch now, defended by Bam. 5 in the shot clock. Murray dribbles inside. Murray rises for the J at the elbow. Missed off the rim. Butler collects the defensive rebound. 5:30 left to go. Butler, pass midcourt at the left wing. The Heat looking to respond right back. Butler dribbles up to the free throw circle. Backs his way on KCP. Inside the key. Butler stripped. Got it back. Butler underneath the fake. Oh, he lost it. Stole away. Gordon comes up with a steal. KCP with a strip. 3-on-1 up the floor. Bruce Brown scores the layup in transition. And the Nuggets with a steal on the layup and a lead. A critical bucket right there. Denver by 9. 5 minutes left to go. Guess what? Denver leads by 9. I had talked about if the Heat would be able to draw win in 8, but it's a 9-point lead in its crunch time. Adebayo turn around, missed off the front rim, no good. A rebound collected by KCP. Huge defense. Final 2 possessions inside the key by Caldwell Pope. That's why you build a championship team around players that's won a previous championship 3 years ago with the Lakers. Caldwell Pope, big key, playing a role in the chip for LA. Here he is for Denver, looking for another one. Murray rises up. Murray. And it's going to be going right back to Miami. Violation committed by Jamal Murray. As that's a turnover committed by Murray inside. The key will go right back over to Miami. Rocio in the stream, welcome in. Luz in the channel, welcome on board. 4:20 left to play. Both of these teams with 3 timeouts remaining. Heat with the basketball. Kyle Lowry signaling the offense to come in quick to set up this possession here. Adebayo, top of the key. Hand off to Robinson. Robinson guarded by Gordon. Drives down the hill to the rim. Robinson, follow away. Oh, we got called in the travel. Duncan Robinson travels with a basketball inside the key. Will go right back to Denver. What a terrible time for a terrible travel. The big ew of the biggest of all ews right there when you travel with a basketball under 5 minutes left to go in a game that's within reach to come back, and it costs you a possession. Jokic checks back onto the floor. 4:09 left to go. Jokic back on the floor with 5 personal fouls. Murray, near side of the floor, bumped into by Robinson, and Robinson picks up the reach-in foul. And Duncan Robinson right now just choking this game away for the Heat. The travel and then the reach. 4 minutes left to play. Inbound from Murray over to Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown dribbles up. Bruce Brown with clearance. Bruce Brown tried to soar up. Throw it down. He got fouled on the back end with 3:59 left. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Denver by Bruce Brown. Don in the stream, welcome in. Mike, thanks for joining in. Yeah, no problem, Mike. No problem there, man. Free throw number 1, no good. Bruce Brown missed it off the front rim. Yeah, you guys, the legends in the channel, Mr. BJ, appreciate it for finding my stream. I'll be back in Monday night, game number 5 of the series. Feel free to join in if you guys would like for game number 5. Second shot by Bruce Brown, right down the middle. 10-point lead for the Nuggets. Under 4 minutes left to play. And Miami needs to be urgent right here with the basketball. Kyle Lowry crosses the midcourt logo. Bounce pass over to Adebayo. Adebayo at the top of the key. Bounce pass got kicked by Jokic, and the clock will stop with 3:51. Jokic leading the league in kicked balls. He just... That's one low-key stat about Jokic this season, that he led the league in kicked balls, so he knows how to get an opposing offense out of its rhythm. 15 on the shot clock. Inbound to Lowry. Sends it out to his right to Martin. Martin up fake. Takes the 3. Martin, no good. Spun around the rim and out. Rebound control by Bruce Brown to Denver. Nuggets with it. Denver will look to slow down the basketball. 3:35 remaining. Bruce Brown drives inside. Brown to the hole, and Brown gets fouled on the reach-in call picked up by Miami. So solid numbers tonight once again by the Nuggets, and when they get 5 guys in double figures, things look like very well it could be a W, and right now that's where it's going. 27 by Aaron Gordon, been a major X factor in the series. 23 and 12 by Jokic. 15 points, 12 assists by Murray. 11 by Porter Jr. Bruce Brown's been great off the bench with 13. So we're going to have a timeout taken on the floor right now, 97-87. So we take the timeout currently, and we have 3:32 left to go. So 3.5 minutes basically remain in this matchup with the Nuggets holding on to a 10-point lead. And Duncan Robinson, again, he was the guilty party who picked up the reach-in foul. Yeah, game 3, that was close in the first half. And then Denver just took control second half. They whizzed right past the Heat in the second half. Denver, so Game 3 was huge for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray, Jokic, both with 30-point triple-doubles. Jokic at 32, 20, and 10 for his points, rebounds, and assists in Game 3. Just wild. And the two major factors from that game were just interior presence. Denver crushed Miami, points in the paint, and rebounds. It was by a landslide. They crushed them in both of those categories. Tonight, it's been more so even. See, this is the question, is I said it in the pregame, and this has been my big question here throughout the playoffs. If Miami's gonna win the finals, they have to match Denver shot for shot, and it's just so tough to do when you have an offense this efficient like the Nuggets. We come back to the timeout. 3:25 left to go. Jokic, handoff to Murray. For the shot clock. Murray dribbles up inside. Murray at the elbow. Turnaround jumper. Takes it. Missed off the front. No good. Butler collects the defensive rebound. They gotta go for the Heat, down by 10. Butler inside the key, floats the pass right corner. Martin, 15 on the shot clock outside of Butler, over to Lowry, up fake, 12 on the shot clock. Outside of Robinson, 10 on the shot clock. Too much time going off the clock here this possession. Robinson launches with 6 on the shot clock, gets to the roll. That's good for 2 by Duncan Robinson in the key. 2:50 left to go. They're going deep into the shot clock, though, and by the time this game finishes up, there's not going to be enough shots for them to come back based on the rate that Denver keeps on matching up and responding right back after a made bucket by Miami. Top of the key, Bruce Brown. Brown dribbles up to the free throw circle. Brown floats up the shot. Bruce Brown puts it through. It's good for 2, +1. Coming up in the free throw line by Bruce Brown. Could be the dagger tonight. 15 on the board for Bruce Brown. He was big time last year for Brooklyn. Acquired in the offseason by Denver. Low-key, some solid pickups this offseason that's taken this team looking like one game away for winning the chip of 2023. Bruce Brown and KCP down the stretch tonight, and the fourth's been tremendous. All the way, coast to coast. Adebayo scores in the layup. The free throw was made right before by Bruce Brown. It's 100-91. Whenever the Heat score, though, the Nuggets respond right back. 2:15 left. Bruce Brown at the left wing perimeter. Dribbles now towards the top of the key. Drives downhill to the rim. Bruce Brown, backdoor layup. Oh, that was nasty. He scores up and in off the backboard. Bruce Brown having a big night in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes left to play. Adebayo downhill to the rim. Got it stripped, turns it over. Here goes the Nuggets. Numbers transition. Gordon outside to the wing. Open 3. KCP. Laser beam as he drills it. Bang, bang from downtown. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. It's a 14-point lead. The largest one tonight for the Nuggets. And a timeout taken on the floor by the Heat. There's the big-time dagger to go up 3-1 in the series, heading back to their home floor, looking to close it out in 5 for Denver. Bruce Brown, Caldwell-Pope, big time in quarter number 4 of action. The Miami Heat started off the fourth quarter on a 7-zip run. The Denver Nuggets have outscored the Miami Heat 19-11 in this fourth quarter. 1:49 remaining. Ain't stopping the Nuggets when they got 5 guys in double figures. That is one thing for sure. 27 points by Aaron Gordon. 23 points, 12 rebounds by Jokic. 18 by Bruce Brown. Major players every single game coming off the bench. Game 3 was Christian Brown with 15 tonight. It's Bruce Brown with 18. 15 by Murray, 11 by Porter Jr. I'll be back, by the way, on Monday night. Game number 5. We'll see if the Nuggets can close it out on their home floor. You just gotta have everybody play a perfect game Match them shot for shot if you're the Heat, and that's so tough to do. Miami, air ball by Robinson. They try to stay in balance with it, and they did. They gave the pass away, though. Great defense right there, jumping the route, intercepting it by Jeff Green. 1:35 left to go. 2 players did not show up tonight for the Heat. You need everybody to show up in order to pull out the victory like they did in Game 2 of the series tonight. Gabe Vincent, 2 points. Max Strus, nothing. Here's a 3 straight away. Swoosh! Bruce Brown, baby. Oh, he hits it. Laser beam straight away from the top. 1:15 left to go. Robinson at the edge of the midcourt logo. 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Same time as this matchup tonight for Game 5 of the series on Monday. Make sure to join me back on Monday night for Game 5. You guys, the legends tonight in the channel. Before I do sign off tonight, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Incredible game once again for Denver. First ever championship, 1 game away now for the Nuggets. Looking to close it out on Monday on their home floor. First shot is good at the free throw line by Bam. We have 1:11 left to go. And everybody out there, enjoy your weekend. Hope you guys all have a great weekend. Hoping to get out my highlight video tomorrow to the best calls of tonight's game. So tomorrow morning sometime, stay tuned for the highlight video. I've been putting out highlight clips after the end of every single one of these finals games here, since we actually have like days of rest in between the games. So be on the lookout tomorrow morning, most likely, for the NBA Finals video. Hoping to be up around 7 o'clock, working on cutting clips and stuff like that, video editing, audio mixing, trying to get the best of the best calls for you guys. Sometime dropping late morning into early afternoon. Jokic spin move. Jokic down low. Missed a shot. No good. A rebound controlled by Miami. 50 seconds left to play. Adebayo, top of the free throw circle. Moves there to Martin. Backdoor dunk as he soars up. Throws it down. Two-handed jam. Big time night tonight for the Nuggets. 5 players in double figures. 27 by Aaron Gordon. 23 by Jokic with 12 rebounds. 21 off the bench by Bruce Brown on 8 for 11 shooting. Incredible for those guys tonight. 15 by Murray, 11 by Porter Jr. Sky with a dono. Let's get that dono hype on the stream for Sky. Thanks so much for the dono. Really appreciate it. You guys, the legends in the channel here. Nuggets take the length of the clock. They'll turn it over for the shot clock violation. 18 seconds left. Kyle Lowry from the parking lot missed the 3. And the Denver Nuggets come up with a rebound. And the Denver Nuggets, Denver, is 1 win away from making history. Their first ever NBA championship on its way. Looking to close it out in 5 on Monday on their home floor. Final score tonight in Game 4. 108-95 as Denver goes up 3-1 in the series over Miami. 35-1 with teams leading 3-1 in the NBA Finals all time. Absolute clinic once again by Denver tonight, and this time it came from the 3-point shot. 50% even from 3, 14 for 28 from the perimeter. It's their first game they were down below 50% from the floor. Total, they were 49.4%, very close to 50% from the floor, but able to get the job done tonight for the Nuggets in this matchup. Their 3 is by far outweighed the opposing 3s of Miami. 14 made 3s by Denver. Miami with just 8 made 3s tonight, 50% by the Nuggets compared to 32% from the perimeter. Just too many weapons. When you get this team into 5 players in double figures, it's going to be a tough chance to win against this Nuggets team. Just so great offensively, just a solid unit operation, and everybody pulling their weight. Jamal Murray, 4 straight games in the finals, 4 straight games with double-digit assists. Jamal Murray has 42 total assists to 4 NBA Finals games. Just sensational. First player in NBA Finals history with 10-plus assists in his first 4 career games for Jamal Murray. And tonight, he was outstanding. 0 turnovers. 12 assists to 0 turnovers by Jamal Murray. The numbers look like this. Aaron Gordon, no answer for the Heat defense against him. He spent incredible. 11 for 15 shooting. Gordon with 27 points tonight was the best plus-minus on the floor, plus 29. 23 by Jokic with 12 rebounds. 21 off the bench by Bruce Brown. He did work in the fourth quarter. He was going off in the fourth quarter with big-time threes to put away the Heat. 15 by Murray with 12 assists, 0 turnovers. 11 points by Porter Jr. finally getting back into double-digit scoring. Thanks all for joining in, being a part of the stream tonight. The Denver Nuggets, one game away from making history. I'll be back on Monday night, everybody, for Game 5 of the series. We'll see if Denver can wrap it up on their home floor, but it looks like they're going to go into Game 5 as heavy favorites, looking to close it out on search for their first ever NBA championship. Be on the lookout for tomorrow. I'm hoping to drop my play-by-play highlights from the stream tomorrow morning at some time. Probably like late morning or so, or early afternoon, hoping to do so. So hoping to get out those highlight reels out there for you guys tomorrow morning. And we're going to close it out to the channel members. Thanks all to the channel members here being a part in the stream, as all channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. If anybody's interested in becoming a channel member, it gets you shout outs at the end of every single one of these streams. It's as low as $1.99 US dollar rate per month to become a channel member. Channel members are Jason, Rajip, Russell, Oreo Pudding, Bradley, Sister Surround, Braden, Mario, Bino, Mark, John, Kenneth, Tristan, Jess, Ahino Joseph, Vegas HD Sports Talk, Derek, Ice Ice Baby, Michael Ward, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Asia, Laszlo, Joe, Roderick, Reynaldo, Didi, Katie, Barco, Chuck, Siegel, Woo Pig, Ian, Oink Oink, Emmanuel, Robin, and Dave. Thanks all for joining and being a part of the stream tonight. Denver wins double digits once again, 108-95 the final score. The Nuggets, one win away from making history, up 3-1 in the series, looking to close it out in 5 on their home floor. Back in Ball Arena on Monday night. I'll be back in the stream Monday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the matchup. Thanks all joining in, everybody, tonight. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Nuggets win 108-95 the final score. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everyone.